All right, let's see. Are we working? Are we not? All right, it does look like we're working. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Let's I'm gonna put Twitch on here as well. Let me see. Twitch is also going. All right, so now Twitch is going and YouTube is going, and all right, here we go. Get ourselves going. We are online, we are live, and we will join the party at the beginning. All right, here we go. What's up, guys? We're on the stream. What's up? Okay, so first things first, everybody, roll luck, and Dire One, I'm sorry that you're not going to get any.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Why not? What is so
He
hateful
always,
of you?
Because
he
I've
always
never
fails.
passed it.
Yeah.
Because he's never done it
Oh.
before.
This is the day. This is
Well,
the
we get
day.
it. This is your first
See?
time
He
playing
got a
with
success.
us, so
Yep. Virginia, you get some luck. Bessie, you get some luck.
Ooh,
All right. Below 50-50.
Oh,
that was a D10.
you got an
No!
extreme success.
wow, that you just used up all your luck for the rest
No,
of the night there,
that's
buddy.
Dre's. That's Dre's. You know, he's when he needs it, he's not gonna. He's
That's
not
what
gonna
I
hit
said.
that.
He used up
No.
all his luck, so now it's gone. I mean, now he's going to go back to the bad luck.
6 for
Are
you,
you sure it's not
Virginia.
a D10 plus something?
No,
Like, have you guys noticed
unfortunately.
that I always roll the opposite of what I need?
Yeah, oh yeah. I have. It is uncanny. The way
Yes,
that
you have the
roll.
skills, bro.
It's- You are an outlier, a statistical outlier, man. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know.
100%.
What. I don't know why. Yeah, you just got the. You get the bad juju, man. Let me turn Locantus up just slightly.
It's karma.
It might be. It very well might be. I'll give you guys a quick update of what happened last week. Alejandro pretended he was a mute and went into a shop.
Oh yeah.
Because of Emerson's discussion with him. He unloaded a couple shots into the serpent creature, only to discover that it's almost impervious to bullets. You guys eventually made it. You know, you went for various places, but you eventually made it to the mosque, and that's where you fought this snake-like creature. Bessie delivered the decisive point-blank shot that took the monster down.
After I softened him.
She also investigated the remains under the bizarre and unsettling aftermath. Virginia connected the dots between the serpent and the past encounters in New York, warning the team of the deadly potential of that monster. Emerson was the one that convinced Alejandro to be mute, which we were all surprised that was even possible, including the DM. Omar, the ever intrepid documentarian, snaps the photo mid-battle, camera in one hand, crowbar in the other.
That's right.
And Ezekiel was staying focused during the stakeout. He was protecting the girdle and ready to kick butt, attempting to shoot, but missed most of his shots, unfortunately, as per we were talking about earlier, that his...
There's a big difference between ready to kick butt and actually kicking butt.
That is true, and Bessie actually did kick butt, but Ezekiel was ready to kick butt. So you guys did find the girdle. Currently, it's in the hands of Alejandro. He's got the girdle of Nitocris. Let's see.
It doesn't fit.
It does not fit. That is correct. I think. Ooh, did I upload? Oh, I probably didn't upload that. I'm a bad guy.
Ooh, somebody's gonna have to give you a spanking. I wonder who that's gonna be.
All right,
man.
I must.
Oh man. No, not you, buddy.
Down, boy.
Down, Alejandro. Okay, probably I shouldn't show that picture. That's the problem. Okay, so next time I'll have the girdle kind of pictured. It's a very small. It almost looks like a belt, not quite a girdle, but it was meant to be, at least back in those times, worn a little higher than the belt line, sort of just below the bust, on women, to kind of accentuate the bust line, and that's the kind of girdle that Alejandro has. Besides that, you guys had found a bunch of information about the Brotherhood. You found out about Omar al-Shakti. You found out about his plantation.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So,
And it's
are you
it's not
telling me-
it's not your friend or brother, no.
Wait a minute. Are you telling
Relation.
me? Are you telling me that Alejandro is accentuating his man boobs right now? Is that what?
That
His
is
moves.
if he's wearing it. I don't know
I
if
wish
he's
he
wearing
could. It
them,
doesn't
but
fit.
yeah.
If he's wearing it correctly, he is definitely accentuating his moves.
Moves. This is the name. I learned so
Well-
much with you guys.
I was told it didn't fit, but I don't know. I think I can make it work somehow. Like I could, use a string to pull it together or something.
It's like a belt, it kind of comes around the waist. It's a little bit thicker than a belt.
Well,
Oh,
how
that's
it
right.
is. You-
That's
you
right. Like a
got- you need
WWE
somebody-
belt.
Yeah, it's
So
like
you
a
need somebody
WWE
to
belt. Yeah,
help.
exactly.
Well, you just need
It's
to
a thick
pull hard
belt
on
to
those
accentuate
strings.
the thickness.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
With
just gonna,
5 C's.
I just suck in and pull hard on the strings.
Oh, you don't pull it. We pull on. Like
Yes. We put
That is true.
a foot on your back,
Yeah, that's how it works.
and and we pull.
Is somebody volunteering to do this?
Well, this sounds like a good time. This, is like the
This
best
sounds like
idea y'all
Alejandro
had
might have
so
a-
far.
Might have fun tonight.
Um,
Yeah.
I'll do it, but I need help. I'm not that strong.
All right,
And
I'll
he's
help.
kind of sick.
I'll help.
He's kind of
I'll
sick.
help, and
so-
I'll ask like, hey, what's your safe word?
Harder.
Okay.
Wow. All right, so we're getting off to a great start. And then the next couple things that you haven't checked out yet is you haven't gone to Omar's house or gone to his place. You did talk about staking his place out, and you haven't been to the pyramids of Giza where the current who is that? The expedition is going on right now. Mm-hmm.
And just really quickly, can we differentiate and say good Omar for the new one and then bad Omar for our Omar so that we know the difference between the two?
Okay, yeah, we can do that. The Clive expedition is currently
Only
at
for
the-
those that for those of us that can't differentiate.
Well,
I
because
I don't see-
there is an audience and somebody might get
Honestly-
confused.
Honestly, I don't see a need to differentiate. I mean, this is my house.
See, there we go.
He's like, this is my plantation.
Yeah, see, he
It's my
needs to-
business.
Mis establos.
We're gonna have to like put a sign on Omar so he doesn't get confused. I mean, bad Omar he doesn't get confused which one he is.
All of a sudden,
With
we
the
see a
good
sign
Omar.
that says, "Don't mention the chupacabra."
Yeah.
No chupacabra. So
Don't
yeah,
talk about chupacabra.
basically it's sort of nighttime. You guys are just having dinner. Mahmoud just had dinner with you guys back at the hotel after you were done with the
Good
Yeah,
old
Mahmoud.
Mahmoud.
with yes, and he's very excited to see Poppy and holds his hand out for a little bit more money. He says, "Poppy?"
Is this?
I'll,
Oh, I have to
what?
do this. Okay.
I gave him 50 cents.
Oh, he pockets it and he's very happy. And he's sitting there eating with you guys, eating the dinner from the hotel. So what are you guys
Don't
going
look
to
at
do?
me, kid. Don't look at me, kid. I got no money.
Virginia paid for for Alejandro's child support.
Yeah,
I like this
exactly.
kid.
I take a little fork of food off his plate just to make sure that he knows
I
he gets a
slap
little
I
bit
slap
less.
his hand.
Don't
Nice.
slap the kid.
I slap
Aren't we like
Alejandro's
literally in
hand?
the middle?
Alejandro's hand.
Are we literally in the middle of fighting right now, or am I just? I mean, I'm looking at a map. Is this?
No,
no,
yeah,
we ended
you're
up,
done
we
with that.
ended
Yeah.
up at the
so we're done.
as soon as the fight
So-
ended, that's when the session ended last time.
Yeah, the
I
session ended at the
totally-
fight.
All right,
I
so
Probably
my,
fell
Wrong,
asleep.
by the way.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you
totally
were
fell
wrong.
asleep. Yeah.
okay, well, here's the thing. To me, one Omar for now is bad enough. I vote pyramids because there could be a mummy in there that wants to box.
A boxing mummy.
So I found a
Alejandro.
picture of an Egyptian girdle and I posted it in the RPG channel chat. case anybody wanted to see what that would look like
Is that in
RPG.
in Discord.
in Discord?
Discord.
Gotcha. Oh yeah. It looks very similar to that.
What's this guy's last name?
Al Shakti.
All right, so I'll be Omar and he'll be Shaq.
Omar and Shaq.
Omar
I
and
don't know.
Shaq.
I mean,
He
I think
100%
good Omar, bad Omar is easy.
He 100% thinks he's
Shakti.
the right Omar.
That's now we made Shaq the villain. We just lost the entirety of Los Angeles and Miami viewership.
Yeah, exactly.
Just-
They just
And
logged out
He's
right
from
now.
San Antonio, also, by the way.
There you go. We lost the entire
Okay.
United States at this point. There you go.
Cancel.
Our only
What
hope
if we
is
just call him
is-
Somar? You know, we put the S for Shakti in the front, and we call him Somar.
Somar.
Shomar.
I'm sure he's
Somar.
not going to be happy with that. But that's okay.
Somar.
Well, my fans demand that I go with my original idea, and I got to do what they tell me.
Your fans?
Yeah, my
Is that
my
the AI?
followers.
You
Oh yeah,
mean
yeah, that's right. And the
Just the AI?
Let's-
Yes, yeah.
Let's do a poll with the audience.
who's here for Locantis?
Yeah.
No,
we
what
won't
would
we won't get
call
an
it?
answer. Yeah, we won't get an answer.
Well, just let me log in, and you'll get an answer.
Yeah, it'll just be you doing it. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So we got to decide where we want to go, guys. And like I
No.
said, I vote pyramids.
And so far, we have
I
one for
vote
pyramids.
too.
Yeah, me too.
Pyramids are
Sounds
the
exciting.
way to go.
Fine.
Sounds
We
like
don't
fun.
want to. I
What
feel
could go
upset
wrong?
that we don't want. I feel upset that we don't want to claim my plantation, but fine. Let's go to pyramids.
Well, we're gonna go to the
So,
Giza pyramids first.
Yeah, I guess if you're going to go to the pyramids, you it's right about 9 p.m. if I remember right, or maybe at 10 p.m. and you're at the hotel and you'll go to sleep and then wake up in the morning, to be able to go to the pyramids during the daytime.
You know, I have one of my dogs that's bigger than the rest, and he thinks he's as small like the others. He just jumps on top of
He
me,
just
like-
hides out. Okay, so you guys
I
basically
want to have a good breakfast before we
Yeah.
head out. I want to make
Yeah.
sure we're nice and full.
nice and full of food. You guys basically go to sleep. You sleep the night away. You wake up in the morning. Mahmood kind of pops there again as you're having breakfast. He's very happy about hanging out with you guys, and he says, "Listen, guys, I got some news that there's been some movement around Omar's plantation last night. That there was trucks and vehicles going in and out all night. That's what my connections have said." As he's like stuffing his face with eggs and sausages from your plates. And whatever you guys don't eat, you kind of push to the side. He takes your plate and like eats everything that you haven't eaten.
Wait, no. I gave him a little saucer.
Oh yeah, he's eating his own
Mhm.
plate, but he's like, if any of you know how when you get done at a restaurant, you're like, okay, I'm done, but there's like a half a piece of toast left. He's like taking all of that and eating it.
I am absolutely convinced that this guy is actually the mastermind of this whole thing.
I
You
know.
know, I wasn't
And he's a
putting that out
bottomless
of my
pit,
head,
He's
but
only
yeah.
here because I
The
paid
tiny
him.
little master of puppets.
Mhm.
Watch him be the most like eldritch horror
Come on.
being.
That's what I'm saying. He's some like
this
bottomless
motherfucker's
pit
he's
creature.
just doing what we tell him to do. Come on.
Yeah,
don't-
he can
don't-
metabolize about 10,000
Yeah, he'll leave when we
calories a
come.
day.
I remember we told him to look at these plays. Okay, this is
You
not
did?
weird.
No.
You did?
I agree, and I have a present for him. Since you ate so well, boy, I give him his own little pipe, just like mine, with some tobacco. There you go, boy.
Thank you, Poppy. Thank you. And he puts it in his pocket.
Yeah, smoke up. It's healthy.
Not that my my character knows this, but me personally, I'm invested in this storyline. Any update on Alejandro's freaking
Oh, his
syphilis
telegram?
situation? Yep.
Oh, yeah.
well, no, that was rumored, actually.
Whoa.
That was something. There's no response yet. Not today. At least not this morning. technically it was only like yesterday morning that he sent out the telegram to try and find that woman.
Gotcha. It's
Try
gonna
and
take
find
5 to 7
her or
business
find
weeks
her?
for you to get an answer, dude.
Find, yeah, because he wants an answer. Yeah, because she sent the telegram to him, and he responded back asking questions.
I get the feeling that, you know, random stray kids is a regular occurrence.
Maybe in Egypt,
I mean,
yeah.
look-
He's not random. He's our
No,
stray
no,
kid
no.
now.
I'm not talking about this.
He's
kid.
our
I'm
random
talking
stray
about-
kid.
I'm not talking about.
He's talking
this
about
kid.
Alejandro's stray kid. It's just about to happen.
Alejandro-
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look how natural he is with Mahmoud. I mean, it's like he does this all the time. Some stray kid
He's got
comes
a.
over.
That's
there.
true.
He
There was a couple
even
other
asked
characters
him-
that had kids. He had kids at his
Even-
place. He was in an orphanage.
Even
And
asked him to
Virginia's-
call him Poppy. I mean, this is like.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Kismet,
think-
right?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Virginia's
he's
done
trying
some
to-
charity work with orphans, so she feels for this kid and wants to help him out, you know, because she knows that just a little bit will go a long way.
I think he's trying to make the 8. You know, one baby in each continent. I know that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough getting to Antarctica, but I'm gonna work on.
You're gonna
that.
do it. You're gonna make it happen.
I'll make it happen.
You're
First
gonna
we
get
have
some
to
of
go on
the
Antarctica.
indigenous people up there.
There are no indigenous people in Antarctica.
Oh, Antarctica. I was thinking Alaska.
I heard
Sorry.
there's a lot. I heard there's a lot of penguins though.
There are a lot of penguins. Yes.
Yo,
I've seen that
That's
Batman
so
movie.
wrong. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
right.
so wrong.
Wow. Origin story.
Penguin.
The
He's gonna become the
penguin.
penguin.
yo. Usually I'm the
Wow.
unhinged one. Chill.
Alejandro the penguin.
No, my son will grow up to be the penguin. See, that's what they're saying.
Okay.
Jesus.
The penguin's father. Okay,
Wow.
so he basically tells you guys about these things that he saw at Omar's place last night. A whole bunch of trucks coming in, a whole bunch of people in robes, like in the trucks, and then leaving with the trucks.
Were things getting, you know, were they loading stuff into the truck or they were loading things out of the truck?
I don't know. That there was a lot of trucks that came into the place, and then they were doing some things. I mean, you know, I can't get that close to his place. It's a guarded fortress. I don't know if you've been there, but it's quite scary, my friend. And then it was like hours later that they all left.
Do you guys think
And-
it's fired faster to load things or to unload things?
And I've been using some of the money that you guys are giving to me to through my network to find all this information out for you. You know, Poppy asked me to find information about this guy. But this nice lady here in Virginia, she's the one that always pays me and gets me good food. I'm not sure I like Poppy anymore.
That was the first time she ever paid you, son. Plus, I gave you a pipe. Remember?
Look at
Oh,
that.
I
He
forgot
calls
about
him
that.
son. He calls him son. Aw.
Wow.
If I were you, kid, I would just get the adoption papers done. At this point.
Yeah. I'm
You
gonna
think
take
so?
him home. He's gonna have a much better life being an orphan on the streets of Buenos Aires than he is gonna be an orphan in Egypt,
Cairo.
you know?
Wow.
Hey, look, kid, good job. Just next time, try to take a closer look. See what's going on, man. Where did the trucks go? Do you know?
He goes, "Oh, I don't know, Mr. Omar," and he holds his hand out.
Oh, you mother fricker.
Now, this guy's like
He's got to
paper
pay his
answer.
contacts. He's got a whole
I-
network of the
I
sliders.
I elbow
Little bird.
Alejandro.
And I put another little stash of tobacco in his palm.
Jesus.
He lets it fall
I'm
on
gonna-
your on your plate.
That's
I'm gonna-
expensive tobacco, boy.
I'm gonna give this kid my used cigar if you don't give him some money. Okay?
All right. I give him $1.
Oh, he pockets the dollar. Oh, Poppy, thank you, sir. Yes, we saw them leaving his place, and they were heading west.
A whole
Look,
ass dollar.
Look,
Holy
no,
shit.
also, you better, for $1, you better give me more than a direction. Okay? Where the heck did they go?
I did. They were cars, and I can't drive. I'm just a child.
All right, give me 50 cents.
They went
back.
west.
I was waiting for that.
He goes, I don't have change. I'm sorry, Omar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
They,
makes
never,
sense.
they never have change. You know.
No.
Despite the fact that he was just given 50 cents.
Hey, you already spent it.
Oh yeah, it's already gone.
Try to do like mild intimidation. The next time he comes short,
Emerson,
we're gonna
yeah,
take a
Emerson
pound of flesh.
caught him.
Okay,
Okay, so
what interesting is west of here? Do we know? Is there a city?
Where's-
Is there a...
I'll
west
show
of
you.
Omar's plantation.
I'll share
Where's
the map
Omar's
again.
plantation on the map?
Omar's
Good Omar's
plantation
plantation.
is like, probably. I'll put it right
This is
along
Botanical
this
Gardens
road here.
Okay. Okay. That means they're going to the Mosque of Amr? That's where we were last night.
What's 21?
So maybe they were the ones that
Mosque.
staged the attack.
No, it's not where we were.
No, you were in the mosque. You were in a different mosque. You were in
Ibn
Ibn yeah, yeah.
Tulun.
Ibn
It could also
Tulun.
be. It could also
Yeah,
they
be
went
that's a
to the
T.
map.
Ibn Tulun.
It could also be the
And
pyramids,
where
right?
did
Aren't the pyramids in Giza? It's in Giza also.
Oh
west?
yeah.
Yeah,
the pyramids
yeah.
are there
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
west too.
Yeah, if you look at the environment of Cairo, the big map to the left, you'll see Cairo's sort of there in the center, and then Giza is to the west, southwest.
Alright, I guess we go to the pyramids then.
Right.
Hopefully that's right.
I make sure and use my pyramid mustache wax then.
Oh, the specific wax part too.
Wow. Wow.
It's only
Okay.
for when you're exploring pyramids.
Is this the birth of the Manzalian?
Yeah, that's exactly
It
what it is.
could be.
So you guys head.
Maybe we were
Um,
getting there late because they already went there last night.
They went. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're going
That's fine.
basically at 10 o'clock in the morning. You're heading out to the west. It takes you about 45 minutes or an hour from Cairo to get out to that direction. As you're kind of heading over and getting closer to the pyramids, you see them off in the distance. Pyramids of Giza. At the moment, there's not a lot of things that are excavated, just the pyramids sitting out in the sand. You can see that this is a picture from the 1920s. It doesn't show the Sphinx or any of the other things that are around the area. A lot of things are starting to get excavated. It's not quite the way it is today. And
My man making research for the game.
yeah, and so you guys pull up kind of just outside this area here, where there's kind of a place where people that are working at the site are staying. There's sort of like small houses. There's some commissary where they can make food, that kind of thing. And there's a whole bunch of activity that's going on there. And as you're kind of driving up and you see kind of people working and chopping at the blocks and digging, not chopping at the blocks, but like digging at the dirt around the blocks and kind of little brushes and brushing off pieces. Yeah, so what do you guys do?
In fact, we were building
My
the pyramid
interest
in the
is
1920s.
peace.
Yes.
I find whoever looks like they're in charge of digging, and I head towards the area. In which direction? Wait, where's the picture? Okay,
She's
you said we
looking
were
for the
in
head
the
digger.
hotel, and in which direction is right in front of the hotel? About, I don't know, 500 yards. I tell
Yeah.
them to start digging there. I have a feeling
You have a
they're gonna
feeling there's
find
something there.
important. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Hey
If-
man,
if
how many
anything-
chances are you gonna get to discover the Sphinx?
That is true. I mean,
Alright, fine.
technically, you as the non-player know exactly where the Sphinx is.
Well, okay,
a
fine. We
sixth
can
sense.
rewrite history. Fine.
Maybe you can in this Lovecraftian universe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe with luck.
It's a priority right
wink, wink.
now.
You could
It's
say, hey,
Alejandro next
I
resource.
see. Yeah, if you want to roll, you're gonna have to roll an extreme luck roll to say, you know what, in front of this thing over here, why don't you do that? Go ahead, Bessie, and see if you can roll an extreme luck
Oh
roll.
wow, I totally did not expect you to even consider rolling.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to roll
So
a
I
1
stepped-
basically.
I stepped away from the computer, but I'm running. Hang on, I'm running a 1 right now. And what is it? A luck?
Yes, a luck roll. Yep.
All right, un momento. I almost there. Yeah, I was hitting. I let my coffee get cold. I was hitting it up.
Oh no,
All right.
cold
Hey,
coffee is
look.
no good coffee.
If I'm ever gonna roll a 1, this will be the right time to do it.
Oh,
Oh my
11.
Oh, oh,
You
wow.
you tell them that over here should be something that you should dig at. I think this, and they take it
felt
into
like they're-
consideration, and
Yeah.
you can tell that they're shifting some of their people to, because you rolled such a good roll, they're actually gonna try it. But where you told them is definitely not the space.
Damn it. All right. Well, I came close to being historic.
Maybe they dug not that deep. It's like they were like a foot shy.
Didn't take.
And
Serious.
unfortunately, they didn't dig deep enough.
No, they did not. Yeah, they did not dig deep enough. They didn't dig in the right space either. So as you guys are coming up to the place, and you're talking to these people and asking them to go, Bessie's asking them, hey, why don't you dig this place up? Why don't you dig that place up? There's kind of a couple people that are all over the place, and there's a guy that realizes that you're driving up here, and you see that he's kind of paying a lot of attention to you guys, and he kind of like waves a bunch of people over and waves up and points some people over to where you are, and he comes up to you and says, well, hello there, intrepid people from the city. What are you here for? My name is Dr. Henry
Thanks.
Clive, and I'm curious what you're doing at my dig site.
Oh, it's this motherfucker.
Yes, I'm with the Pyramid Inspection Bureau.
The
And I flash
pyramid.
in my
I'm merely walking in the
Inspection
complete
Bureau.
opposite direction of where he's at. I have no relation to this man whatsoever.
and I asked to see his ID and his permit for digging in this pyramid site.
Why don't you also have to roll a very extreme luck roll to make your bullshit anywhere near?
I mean, I feel
Workable.
like it should be like a
A fast talk?
persuasion or a fast talk or something.
No, you got to be lucky enough that you say the right things.
Okay.
To
It
be
is
fair,
definitely not a
he
he did
persuasion.
say, he did
I
say
gotta
he
say-
put on his pyramid mustache wax.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that
put
is
on
Just
my
true.
say that. Yeah, yeah.
Pyramid wax. I
No,
should
no.
I should get a bonus for wearing pyramid wax.
He said, "My
Pyramid
good man,
mustache.
you might have
Oh!
a nice mustache." but
you
I have
know
a
what?
better
I'm
one.
sorry, I missed his picture until now. I would have taken a different tactic if I would have seen that mustache.
Yes, he has a better
Shit.
mustache than you.
No, not
He says,
better.
"Sir, I have filed all the proper paperwork with the Egyptian authorities, and we have moved here. We have come from the other place. We were at Dashur, and they told me that I could come dig at Giza. I do not understand your problem. I would have to ask you to please leave the dig site, sir."
No, excuse me, Dr. Clive. I did not notice your spectacular mustache until just this minute. I can see that you are obviously a man of culture.
You can definitely tell because he has glove hands.
Yes.
Yeah, and two of his glove hands have nails.
They have fingernails.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I gotta say, that's an amazing glove right there.
it is. Those are some good
Yeah.
ones.
Place for his nails.
Is
right
it
there.
genuine Egyptian pharaoh's hand leather?
It is.
And he actually took the time to put a
It's
ring
made
on
from
over his gloves.
genuine mummy gloves.
It's actually
Wow.
it's actually taken from a real skin of a real hand, nails.
Exactly.
included.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A mummy's hand.
That's-
Yeah.
Mommy's
Authentic.
hands.
Yep. So
Apologies, Dr. Clive. Yes, we were just hoping to get a tour of your facilities today. We're tourists from abroad.
Well, I'm here to do important business, my good man. I'm not here for tours. You will have to you'll have to go to the city of Cairo and file a paperwork, and maybe they'll bring you out here. But we are not those people. You must leave now, sir.
All joking aside, Dr. Clive, like, most of us are scholars. I myself, I am an archaeology scholar. I specialize in Peruvian archaeology, but you can see from architecture from one culture to the next is not that different. I for one, I am interested in your findings purely from academic perspective, and I know you're worried about your discoveries to be kept to yourself, so I will respect your scholarly discoveries, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay, why don't you roll a... Unfortunately, you're going to have to roll a persuade.
Okay, I'm not that great in persuade, I think.
It is not your best skill, no. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No.
He says, sir, I don't know where you've studied archaeology,
Wow,
but
that-
Peruvian archaeology and Egyptian archaeology is completely 100% different.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to ask
Completely.
all of you to leave. Guards, can you escort these people off
Do I shoot him?
of Giza?
I'm going to quickly be like,
Wait a minute. Didn't
I'm
you
going to
get
jump
my
in and just be like, hey, does
Yeah,
the
let's leave this,
name?
Emerson.
And I'm struggling to remember his name. What the heck was the guy that we originally traveled with?
Oh, yeah, and I want to pretend that like I'm
Oh,
not even with them.
Elias?
Kind of like walk away.
Jackson
and not even
Elias?
Elias Jackson, yeah.
Jackson. There you go. Yeah. Does
Jackson.
that name ring any bells?
Or
Why don't you roll
Maybe.
a spot hidden? No, sorry, not a spot hidden. A
Oh yeah, spot hidden's great. Let's do that one.
psychology, which is just as good.
there was somebody else.
I think it's
Yeah,
psychology.
that-
Let me just double check.
Carlisle.
This guy is Carlisle.
I only just.
Oh, sorry,
Got it.
this guy's
Clive, no?
Clive. Yeah, it's the Clive. Yeah. No, it's not Carlisle.
Okay,
Do you also say the Carlisle?
Maybe he knows about Carlisle.
What's this whole thing, man? Didn't you get my shipments?
So
Do
yeah,
you say the Carlisle name also, Virginia? Do you say
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll,
when
like-
he says
we should drop it.
he says Jackson Elias, I follow with like, what about Carlisle?
Carlisle. Yeah.
Oof. So you roll an.
Name
why don't
drop.
you? Yeah. Why don't you, Virginia, roll a psychology as well?
We're gonna have to start rolling with disadvantage with all
You
these-
guys are
Fumbles.
unfucking. Like, I try to unfuck
know.
the situation that Alejandro fucked, and you guys are unfucking my fucking.
Yeah,
That-
guys.
trying to. Yeah.
Straighten out.
Maybe not. You don't know. Like this goes one of two ways. It's
Oh fuck,
name
you're
dropping
right.
has helped and it's hurt.
Holy shit!
Jesus.
Wow.
There's the one.
Wow,
There's the
okay,
one that
so,
we need to get.
I think she dropped a nipple out when she said it too.
Yeah.
I picked up your fumble. I got this.
Virginia and Emerson, make sure you check those skills.
Yeah.
Psychology and Virginia, when you notice, like Emerson, you notice like there's something like his eyes twitch or something changes when you say that name, but you don't make anything of it. But Virginia, when Emerson says Elias Jackson, like you see his pupils like dilate, but just for a moment. Like he recognized that name for sure. And then you said the
Carlisle.
the Carlisle expedition, yeah. And he also like there was a glimmer of him understanding something. But he says, I do not understand the names. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of those names. You people need to leave my sight now. Egyptian authorities, take these people out of my sight.
Emerson, before that, would there be an opportunity for me to like sneak away in the middle of the commotion?
You could. You want to roll a stealth roll?
Yep.
Oh shit, you got a good stealth. Even do you? Oh yeah, 43 to make it a hard success. You just make a regular success. Yeah, you basically you kind of like meld into the crowd and kind of disappear, and the authorities kind of circle the rest of you guys and is kind of like asking you to please get in your car and drive away.
Does that include me?
Yeah. Well, you're all kind of standing together in a group. And to be honest, you're looking around and there's a bunch of Egyptians here, and there's only a couple of people like Dr. Clive, and then there's you motley bunch, which stand out like a big giant sore thumb in the desert.
We
Guys,
stand out like
I think
a
we should do as he
freaking
says.
ingrown nail.
We don't blend in?
Oh, no, definitely not.
Well, I'm clearly a master of disguise. I don't know about you guys, though. You guys are bringing us down.
I think we should do as he says.
Yeah, well,
Alright.
you
Yeah,
kind of
I-
have these like Egyptian
I'm
guards
thinking-
with like guns that are like telling you to get in your car.
Thinking
Yeah,
gunfight.
we need to.
Alright, well,
We need to approach this differently.
And the second we get in the taxi,
Lucy.
I'm going to tell the taxi driver, "Hey, are there any other cool places around that we could like hang out in for a few hours until
He says,
Where
guards go to sleep.
Are you talking
Oh,
about
there's a plantation.
in Giza?
Where would trucks go? Where would trucks go? Is there like a truck stop somewhere around here?
No. There's just this small plantation here that's for people that work this area. So basically, you guys are. Let me see if you guys still have this open. I will share it again.
Ezekiel's
and
still
there's a
there. We
donkey.
can't just leave
Yeah.
him.
So
I
you guys are kind
I
of in
wanted
the
to-
front
I
of this
wanted to
building.
wait for a good.
Yeah.
I wanted to wait for a good opportunity so I can sort of like tell you what my intention is, Emerson, so to see
Yep,
where
yep.
we can fit it.
Yep, definitely.
So my intention is to, I guess, dig sites are sort of similar in the sense that there's like sort of this administrative tent where all the scholars and like the heads, the head archaeologists like pull the resources and
Yeah, that's
knowledge. My goal is
basically
to sort of
this
like
building here.
gotcha.
This guy.
Yeah,
Which
my
you guys
goal
are
is to
you
sort
guys
of,
are
like,
directly in front of that, along that road,
Mhm.
parked in front of that building.
Gotcha. So yeah, my goal is to basically with that like sneaking away from the main group is to sort of like try to get into that building and see if I can just like snatch some documents that can give us some clarity into like the whole situation that Mahmoud was talking about.
Okay.
And if there's anything
you're gonna
lost,
try and do
tell me
that and
if
get
you
out of
want me
here.
to,
You're going to try and do that and get back to the car in time to get out of here. You're not going to spend
Yeah.
like hours doing this, right?
No, it's just
Okay.
quick.
Catch and grab.
So why don't you
Oh,
roll?
really? You're going to
Action
come out
mission.
with us?
Yeah. So why don't you roll a luck roll to see? Because you're not going to have time to like find out which one is whose office or what's. You're moving inside. You're like, oh shit, and grabbing like the first clump of paper off of somebody's desk, and then dashing outside to get back in the car.
Yeah, well, I not so much like that. I kind of want to discern a little bit.
If you
like,
don't
I
do that,
see
they will be
something-
gone by the time you're.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not like
Right.
he's not going to try to grab like the pinup calendar.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
He's going for
Ooh.
like
No.
a journal or something.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
we
can grab
know-
whatever. It's going to be off the top of somebody's desk though, or on like one of their little
yeah.
they have that like that little file thing on the side of the desk, like a little stacked up thing, and
I mean,
there's like a notebook there.
We'll know he's missing, so it's not like we're just gonna have it.
Well,
No,
it depends
no,
on what
no,
the
for sure
authorities
not.
make us do.
No, but you
Wow,
guys
no.
are being escorted out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know, but if
But
we know
we're
you're
with
not
the
with us,
driver, and
we'll
we're
eventually
just
come
around
back.
the corner. Yeah, we're just around the corner.
Or we can try to
We're waiting for
stall.
you.
well, there
See
just
what he's
just so
trying
you
to
guys, if you guys see this picture, generally speaking, you're in front of that building, and there's a taxi with the Egyptian police that are telling them to like take you back to Cairo, and there's nothing else out here but this little compound, the 3 pyramids, and then a very long 30-minute drive to back into Cairo that's like sort of empty.
So basically, if you're here, you have a reason to be here.
Yes. Yep. And if you don't, like, getting back to Cairo is a long drive.
Did I miss something? Stacy lovingly interrupted me.
Nothing yet. They're trying to figure out what are they going to do with Alejandro and how are you going to deal with this. Definitely everybody's getting back into the taxi. Yeah.
You're used to it.
I'm used to Alejandro causing all the problems. Yes.
I asked for a bathroom. I tell him I have the shits.
He has the runs.
He has the runs. So one of the guards takes you into the place, to the bathroom, and stands in front of the bathroom, while the rest of them are watching you guys get into the car and kind of standing guard, so you can't leave the car until you're done with whatever you're doing in there. So Omar has bought you maybe 10 or 15 minutes before they bang on the door and tell you to get out.
Okay.
I'm gonna make as much noise and as much awkward
Like,
noise.
Like grunting and
Oh,
Okay.
that Egyptian
I
food.
Why don't you-
flirting with one of the guards?
why don't you roll a is it a persuasion roll? Roll a persuade roll. You're trying to persuade them that you're really having a bad bowel movement
Persuade
problem.
them into feeling sorry for him for his diarrhea. I get
See
it.
that? Okay, here it is. There's not bad. Oh shit.
Oh man, I guess
You're
you're not
right.
gonna
You can
send.
spend, you can spend 44 luck.
You can
Yeah.
spend 44 luck, but yeah.
Give you 44.
God, your rolls are just bad. The guard is like boom boom boom. Hey, come on, let's go.
Oh, what's the hurry? Come here. I wanted
Oh my
to talk
God.
to you.
All that
And I start flirting with him.
Okay, so
all that
everybody's
stalling,
giving
does that give me
everybody's
another
giving
chance?
you another, like you go to run outside and you hide. Now you're gonna have to roll another stealth roll.
Okay.
Oh shit. Extreme. you like sneak out, you look out in the front, you see that, Bessie is
He literally comes
Wow,
out he comes out of the bathroom I'm in.
yeah, exactly. So like he's like, oh shit. And you realize that Omar's not in the car and Bessie is standing beside one of the guards, like, and you can tell she's trying to flirt, but she's not the best at doing that.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
And so she's like, you could hear from where you are that she's saying something like, hey, have you ever seen a corpse that's been on the table for more than 15 days? Like saying
It is
something,
fascinating.
yeah, saying something inappropriate where the guard is like, what? And he's not really paying attention, but
The
you can
second
tell
she
that
says
Omar's
something like
not
that,
in the car.
I just grab her by the shoulder and like I'm interested. Please talk to me about that, and just continue. And they just pull her away.
Alejandro
Well-
is very
Oh
good.
my
for it.
god, I have been wanting you to ask, and because I didn't realize he was doing it to get me away from the guy, and I really think he's interested, I gave him a whole verbal diarrhea dissertation of everything
Of
that
what
involves
happens.
My
what
face,
happens
it
within
does
15
not-
days of a body decomposing in
Gotcha.
excruciating
My
detail.
face is fully invested. My face shows that I'm fully invested in this conversation.
Yes, and they're like kind of like shuffling you in the car as you're talking to each other like that, and they get Omar out of
I
the
think-
bathroom and get him in the car, and you guys drive.
I think he should roll a deception for that face.
I don't. There's no deception. I don't think, is there? No, there's
What?
not.
Me saying
No.
that Ezekiel doesn't get bored about that?
Well, if you're trying to
Yeah.
pretend to be that interested,
No, I'm
in-
not.
yeah.
I'm not pretending. Like Ezekiel is very
Yeah.
interested in that.
Okay. If you say so.
Yeah, it's interesting because there's persuade, intimidate, fast talk. Let me see, maybe fast talk.
Yeah, but
Probably
I mean,
fast talk.
you're trying to wait.
Specifically
Is he
limited
trying
to
to
verbal.
fast talk?
Oh yeah,
Bessie?
fast
I
talk
mean-
is verbal trickery and deception, misdirection by bamboozling someone into something. and you're trying to
There we go.
fast talk. So why don't you roll a fast talk, Ezekiel, which is not your best skill.
Oh, apparently he meant
Wait,
it.
I'm trying, but I'm not trying to deceive anybody. So
Yeah,
No. Well,
I'm saying
you're
Because he's a
talking. Well, you're
scientist,
trying to
too.
deceive the guard that you're interested in what Bessie's saying.
Oh.
but I am.
Oh, you technically are. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You're like,
what
do you
I'm very
mean?
interested.
I was making that up. I mean.
Gotcha. Okay, so you guys basically drive this way, and what do you? And the taxi driver is like, "Where would you like to go?"
Around the block and back again.
Yeah, I think we just like
Well, I
disappeared
think we
just
should
long
at
enough to
least
come
take a
back.
little longer. Maybe we should go eat something around
Yeah.
the block and back again.
You could, yeah, you can go back into the city, eat something, and then you come back with like a different driver.
Back in the evening.
Somewhere close, safe, where
Even
we
I,
can
who
look
am
at what
socially awkward,
Ezekiel
know-
picked up.
Is it a full moon tonight by any chance?
Disguises.
Ezekiel has picked up a piece of like a journal that shows like the financials of the this building over here and how much it costs to build it and how much the electricity bill is and the different signatures of who signed it. And so yeah, that's sort of the journal that he grabbed. Was it's basically a financial journal on that building. Completely useless.
Well, no, wait a minute. There could be something here, like does it say who financed this whole expedition, or is it just the building?
No, it just says it has a bunch of people's signature on it. You see, for example, there is a signature of Dr. Henry Clive. There's also a signature of Martin Winfield, as well as let's see, James Gardner are the three signatures that you see in that book.
Are any of these games familiar other than
Only Henry Clive you've met. The other names are not familiar to anyone here.
Well, at the very least, I mean, if we ever have to forge somebody's signature.
You
Oh,
do have
yeah.
that, yeah. You do have that, yeah.
So,
your
nice
Clive
find.
signature?
We can start practicing.
You have Dr. Henry Clive's
what-
signature, as
what
well
role
as
would that
Martin
be?
Winfield and James Gardner.
Yeah, what role would that be?
That would be interesting.
Forgery?
Taking,
Forgery?
Is there a
forging
forgery? I don't think
Okay.
there's a forgery.
Come on, it's gotta be free.
There's got to be some kind of skill like that, right?
Deception.
Sleight of hand?
Okay.
Apparently, there is a forgery skill, but you need a special class to get it. And you guys, I don't think any of you
Ooh.
have it.
Can we
Note to next
multi-class?
time.
you,
Class.
you can learn it. Like, remember when in between sessions you were able to go like learn things and
Ooh.
yeah. Like I
Something
think
to about.
the only one that
That
put a
sounds
special
very
skill
handy.
on their thing was
Okay, hold
Emerson.
on.
He has cryptography. So from that perspective, there's some special skills that you can put.
Hold on.
Forgery is one of them.
Maybe we don't have to physically sign it. Maybe if I take a nice picture of it, maybe we can photocopy it into a document somehow.
Yeah, but it's 1920.
This
It's
guy.
1920, dude.
He's
Yeah, I
using
probably
all
should
I
your.
know.
He's using all his
They
brain
might
cells,
be.
dude.
He's trying,
I have.
but
No,
I
I
have-
don't think
I have-
Xerox
What do you wanna
exists at
make,
this
though?
point.
I didn't say it's Xerox, but there were like.
They were the people that made that.
I have chemistry. Maybe there's something.
yeah, they didn't exist back then.
When did that thing press was developed?
Printing press.
The
The print press.
the printing press is different from a photocopy. What they
Yeah.
did probably have is, you remember those receipt sheets that you press on the top
But
and
you
it prints
can
on the
do-
bottom?
Yeah,
But you can
Yeah.
copy
Oh, the
something
carbon
on a printing
copies.
press.
carbon copies. Yeah.
No,
they
you
do.
can't
They did
copy
have carbon
something on a
copies.
printing press. With the printing press, you have blocks and you stamp them on.
Yeah,
So
it's a
It
stamp.
won't. Yeah, it's a stamp. It won't work for that.
But the the sort of carbon copy, like you have this carbon
Right.
sheet.
That's what I was trying to say. The carbon copy probably exists.
But the thing is, you'd have to put the carbon down and you'd have to trace the signature exactly, and you really would have to have skill at doing something like
Yeah.
that, which means you would have to have forgery, which
Dexterity and a bunch of like other shit.
But maybe it's not the printing press that I'm talking about. Which is the one that was invented so you could do newspapers.
That's
But you
the
could
printing
put-
press. Yeah.
So then you definitely can do a copy.
No,
How
you
did you
can't.
put a photograph?
Because
Then
they
how did you
literally
put a photograph on the newspaper if you
because
couldn't do that?
they printed it, but everything still was done by that was different. But I don't see what you're saying though. Like, so the printing press is a
He
stamp,
said,
you know what I
he
mean,
said to
and it
take a
uses
picture.
typed
He
letters.
said
Yeah.
to take a picture of it.
Yeah.
So there has so if the printing press is around, then yes, we could do a copy of it.
Yeah,
I guess
if
it will be
if you knew how to
easily-
use all that equipment, because the way that they did
guess
it was like
so,
this half-tone screen, and they had to like paint the
Well, we're not
the,
worried.
the
Omar
ink
knows how to
on,
do
and
it.
then you had to lay it down, then you had to
Yeah.
press it, and like Omar knows a
But
lot
isn't
about
Omar a
photography, but
journal?
not but he knows a lot about photography, but not about printing presses.
Or how cameras work.
He knows
Or how
about
to tie
cameras, yeah,
shoes.
100%.
Or
He could tie
how
his
to brush
shoes,
his
yeah.
teeth.
Yeah, you could, yeah. He's really good at that, yeah.
All right, all right.
Unfortunately, forging a signature back then would be. I
I'm
mean,
really good at-
if you guys want
I'm
to,
really,
I'll.
I'm
I
really
don't
good at
see a
flirting.
reason to.
Yeah.
I believe, and none of you are gonna convince me otherwise.
Of what?
Well, at least
Like
we know
flirting,
what-
I'm really good at flirting, and none of you will convince me otherwise.
Oh, but you gotta roll too. Like,
Yeah.
At least
You'd have
we
to
know what his
roll.
signature looks
I don't
like.
care what I roll.
she's
I'm
got
in
a
my
she's got
head,
a really
I
good
am.
charm. I mean, technically
yeah,
speaking.
I mean, naturally, very much so.
I thought the charmer here in this group was Virginia.
That's because I can roll it.
Yeah, that's it. They both have about the same skill. It's just whether or not which one rolls the.
My charm is subtle. That's what
Yep.
AI says. I have a subtle charm.
It did. It actually did. Yeah. Okay, so you guys are gonna go have dinner, or sorry, lunch, and then come back.
Yeah, I
in
think
the- in
so.
the
I mean,
evening?
going around the block's not gonna be enough.
No,
Yeah,
that
should
is
we
true.
return the book?
Maybe
Is there
he'll
like
get
a-
a shift change.
Is there like a caravan of like camels that goes over there?
Oh,
Caravan
know.
of
No.
camels.
you want to do like
there-
one of us is the front of the camel, the other one's the back of the camel in the costume.
Okay,
And
not
we
that
sneak
one.
in like that.
But are there do we see tourists going into the area?
I don't think. Let me see. 1920s.
I want to see if there's another method of coming here other than by taxi, because it seems like they noticed really easily that we were here, and
Well, if we disguise as if there are tourists around and we disguise as tourists,
It does say that in the 1920s, early 1920s, which is where you are, marked a period of increased tourism in Egypt, with Giza becoming a popular destination. So,
no.
if you guys came around, probably let me see. Let me share that picture again.
It's like
If you
11
guys came
a.m. right
around
now.
like through here and got dropped off
Uh-huh.
where like all the tourists were, you could probably walk
Okay.
around and check the pyramids. You wouldn't be talking to the Clive
Let's
expedition,
do that.
but you
Yeah,
could
I
do
knew
that.
Mahmood would be useful.
Yeah, we might have to tell Mahmood, like, go find out where this dude lives so that we can go talk to him about Carlisle and Jackson and these guys.
Who, Mr. So you guys
Clive.
get back to the hotel. You're having lunch, and all of a sudden, Mahmood pops up.
I will also say that the Sphinx was visible in 1887.
Okay.
it's not-
Mm.
Well, no wonder
That-
they didn't find anything when they went
No
to
wonder
That,
they
that,
didn't
that might
discover it when I
be
said
that
it.
thing.
I
Oh, that might be that thing over
Damn
there.
it.
Yeah.
You made me embarrass myself, Mary son.
Oh.
Talking like they had not discovered it yet. I feel very embarrassed now.
Where is it at in the Giza? Because I don't see it in this picture.
It's around there where
It must be way over there,
expedition
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Faces the room.
Where?
Or maybe
You
the
see,
angle is
you see,
wrong.
yeah, I was gonna say, you see that big shadow to the west? Maybe it's there.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it might be that one. I'm looking for like a map that shows the Great Sphinx, the Great Pyramid. Oh no, you know what it is?
Oh.
Just in the back.
It's it's
Mhm.
like back behind this pyramid. So the angle that you're looking
the
at, you
angle
can't
is
see
wrong,
it. Yeah, yeah. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yep, yep.
Well,
And
my
it's clear.
premonition was way off.
It's clear that my archaeology skill in real life is not that great. I have failed my archaeology roll.
Well, it's hard to know which direction you're looking at when you're looking at the pyramids.
Yeah,
if
no,
you
Yeah,
100%.
remember
Yep.
You may have failed your
Yeah.
archaeology roll, but you passed the
Yeah.
bluff.
I did. I did. I until Google showed Omar that it was not correct.
I
Okay.
don't need help being awkward. Damn it.
So you guys get to the hotel, and Mahmood kind of pops up in there, and he's eating breakfast or lunch with you guys. If you want to ask him anything, you can, and then if not, you can come back to the pyramids to the north there. With all
I
the-
suggest
Are you
to go
affiliated with the
distract
Brotherhood
tourists.
in any way?
That's my...
And do you ever feel like bloodthirsty or the need to like sacrifice people?
Why don't
We
you
asking this to
roll
Mahmood?
a psychology
asking?
roll,
Yeah, who you asking this?
Emerson?
It's kind of escalated quickly.
Oh,
didn't it?
gee,
Yeah.
Right?
fucking Emerson, bro. Why are your
I don't
rolls
even
so
know
bad?
I don't know,
who is
man.
So,
asking that.
Mahmood's like he seems like, oh my god, like shocked at your questions, and he's like, 100%, I am none of what you say. I am here strictly
believe you.
to make a little bit of money, and I'm kind of offended that you think that of me.
Emerson, why would you ask such a thing to Mahmood?
I would be offended too.
That's so messed
you
up too,
think
because
you-
that's one of Emerson's best skills. And he fucking rolled a 96.
That's the way it goes.
Man.
Oh, let's
Sometimes
take
you're
handle
just
it.
not
You
meant
can
to
roll
know.
things.
He's 100% like the rest of the lunch. He's kind of like he gives you the side eye, Emerson. Like kind of he's upset with you.
Like this guy knows too much. He's on to
No,
me.
well, yeah, maybe.
I'm suspicious. I'm
Yeah,
suspicious.
well,
Mahmood.
especially because you rolled such a bad psychology, you can't tell
No,
why
I
he's
know.
giving you the
I
side eye.
understand.
Yeah.
Well, that says more about you than it says about him, so now I'm suspicious of you.
Right? Maybe he thinks you're trying to invite him to something.
Like,
Oh,
I think that was a very odd question
I
to
mean,
ask a child.
maybe I'm interested and I'm trying to like get him to invite me
ascertain
to the
what's
cool
going on.
place.
From now on, I pay more attention to Emerson.
You're keeping an eye on him.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's
Okay.
weird now.
Well, I think he's always been a little weird.
Yeah, but no more. You know, since he didn't easily believe in supernatural occurrences, I thought he was a man of science like me. Now I realize he is a freak.
I don't see how that question means that I'm not a man of science.
I don't know.
You're a
In my
man of
head,
freaky
that's just
science.
weird. Freaky science.
So you guys gonna head back then?
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
what I
we
missed?
returned the book first. Right? We
Emerson
put it in
being
a building
weird.
somewhere.
And we
I asked-
definitely,
I asked
we definitely
Mahmood.
ruled out the camel costume idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think we can get one here fast enough.
Unless you want to wear
I-
both sides.
It would be
best
too
part
tough.
the best part of all of that is that the bluff going on with Bessie and Virginia, like it's the first time that Alejandro ever brought that up, and they're both like, nope, we can't do that, we already checked, we can't find that, it's not happening. that was so beautiful.
I mean, they probably have stuffed camels that we can just gut.
That was phenomenal.
Those costumes always fool everyone, is all I'm saying.
So you guys get back in the thing, you head back out to Giza.
Did
And
make
you guys
our
are-
shirts?
What is that?
We're trying to make it as tourists, right?
Yes, you're
Well, that's
coming
my
up into
suggestion.
here, and you're basically landing in that spot over there, where all the tourists are kind of like walking around and doing their things. So you guys are basically hanging out with a whole bunch of tourists that are sort of. I wish I could draw like. I think I can draw freehand. Let me see. Oh yeah, we can. Enter drawing mode.
Yeah, I know we can because somebody. Did
So
something
like
and we had
basically
a privilege
here
of both.
to
the
here.
Uwu
You can
from
you
like
can
ages
you
ago.
Can, yeah, exactly. You can walk this whole area because it's sort of open, but as you get close to the edges, either down here or over here, but then sort of off this direction is just desert. You can go off into that direction as long as you want. You won't. You're going to basically die of thirst. The sort of Cairo police and some of the people like stop you and turn you back around.
It's interesting. They're protecting the hotels, but not the actual pyramids. So.
Yep. Well, do you try to climb up on the pyramid or try to do something bad to them?
Mm.
I mean, besides doing like a little
Although, there does seem to
Irish
be a
jig,
whole-
no, I don't think so.
Yeah. You do notice that
Bob,
somebody tries to like climb
Hi,
up on
Bart.
one of the pyramids, and as they're trying to climb up, somebody comes out of the crowd, and it just happens to be somebody that's in like a and you didn't see them before, but they look like they're in like an official outfit, and they grab that person and kind of pull them off the pyramid, and then escort them out and like send them back.
I just do like a little carve in one of the stones, like Omar was here, kind of thing.
I rib
Okay.
Alejandro
Oh,
and
man.
I'm like, hey, look, escort.
Are you doing it out in the open, Omar? Or are you trying to...
No,
Okay, roll a stealth roll.
no. Hold on, where is it? Oh, I got good stealth.
Yeah, not too bad. I think you trained that, in fact. Oh, shit! There is
I write.
Oh, dude, you write like a little paragraph of like Omar was here and he did this and he did that, and nobody sees you, and not even your party sees you. Like you're like Pitu.
Roll a real, a graffiti of a penis and all that.
Yeah, yeah, no, definitely, yeah. You get away with all of that, man. Yep. You wrote all of that stuff. So what are the rest of you doing while Omar's sitting there chiseling in the side of one of the pyramids?
He's chiseling?
Now,
Well,
I'm
he's like
looking
scratching
at-
with
Penis
a
graffiti.
pin. Yeah, it's like graffitiing it. Yeah.
Oh god, okay.
Go ahead, Bessie.
good idea. Now, what was this
I'm
about
just
an escort?
looking around like I'm a tourist.
So you're just like taking in the sights.
Yeah.
Anybody else? What is anybody else doing? It's a beautiful,
I think I
you know.
will follow suit.
So
just,
do
like,
we have
taking the sights around.
a tour guide for this tour anywhere, or someone like that like works for the
Oh, there's a lot of people. Like if you look around and you try to wave somebody, like there's people that are constantly. I don't know if you've been to Egypt, but my understanding is there's a lot of people that'll be like, "Hey, we'll take you somewhere. We'll show you stuff."
Yeah.
So yeah,
Like
I'm gonna
there's like
flag
people
down-
all over the place, like coming towards you and going, "Yeah, I'll show you, sir. I'll show you, sir. $5."
yeah, I'm gonna flag down one of those
$5?
guys.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna
$5?
hold up a $5
low price,
bill.
low price.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Best
flag
tour.
down one of those guys, and I'm gonna hold up a $5 bill, and I'm gonna say, "My man, I'm interested in like mysterious and secret things. I was wondering," and I'm about to hand it to him, and I pull it back. If you knew of any like mysterious or secret or brand newly discovered doors, entranceways into these pyramids, and then I kind of scoot the money toward them again, depending on his.
You have like 10 people swarming you, and why don't you roll a luck roll?
All right.
Yeah, this guy like comes up, "Hey, sir, I have the best thing here, sir," and he takes your $5 and he leads you to the other side of the pyramid and shows you like, "This is the amazing entrance that the kings of the future used to go to teleport underneath the pyramid." He tells you this weird story about teleporting pyramids and that it's actually a battery for the rest of the world. That's something that space can shoot down energy into the
he's
pyramid.
one of those motherfuckers. Aliens, motherfucker.
Yeah, and
I
he says
roll my
it's
eyes.
actually the aliens that came that built
I'm
this.
gonna
and
turn
dude,
my,
and he,
turn
and he
my
tells
back and,
and he
walk
shows
in
you
the
like
opposite direction.
this is a doorway here, and if you walk straight and you believe it, you can go inside.
Wow. All right. Well, money well spent, and I hand him the 5.
Yep. Oh, your 5 was gone a long while. As soon as you hold it up in the air, he was like, he took it.
Mm-hmm.
Borderline, like, it just almost ripped your hand.
Yeah. Well, you
All
had
that
like
just
when
a
you
story
showed.
that aliens came.
Yeah, and when you held out that $5, you had like 10 people like swarming you. There's already people like constantly asking you, you want to buy necklaces? Would you like to buy a thing? Do you want to get this? There's like all kinds of people all over the place trying to sell things.
Yada, yada, yada.
That's like $100,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
look,
he
like,
basically gave him
It's
$100.
like, yeah, and they're like, look, a gift, and they put it on his wrist, and it's like, okay, $10.
Yep, exactly.
Well, can I do this? Can I say,
It's too bad you can't
Tell
get
you
no
what, my
receipt for
man.
that.
tell you what, my man, how'd you like to double that fee? If you can get me inside me and my friends, I'll give you another $5.
Ew, I don't want you inside me.
No, wow. We did not do that.
You did phrase it that
Damn.
way.
Yeah, he did phrase it that way. Yeah.
He did phrase it that way. I
I
had
said-
to take advantage of it.
I said if you can get me inside. I meant the pyramid.
Well, that's-
You said if you can get me inside my friends.
Yes, you did. We'll go back
No, I
and
said
I'll,
if you
I'll
can get me
snip that.
inside, Get
and
me
I said
inside
me
my
and
friends.
I
Exactly.
said if you
Yeah.
get me inside, and then I said me and my friends.
Well, yeah.
Just me.
Well, if you got inside you and your friends, then you're getting.
Phrasing.
You gotta watch
Yeah,
that
I can-
phrasing, bro.
I've offered to give him another $5 if he can actually, if he's brave enough to not just show us the door, but take us inside.
Did you hear him? He's talking about aliens and teleportation.
He closes his eyes and he starts walking towards the pyramid and he like bumps into it and he goes, I just don't believe enough. I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
Oh, so you have to be a true believer to be able
Wow.
to get through.
You have
this
to be a true
imaginary
believer.
door.
Yeah.
Yes. And unfortunately,
Do we
I am
have
not a
a-
true believer.
Do we have anything?
How much
that,
would it take for you to
How
be a
much
true
time will
believer?
it take you?
Like, how much do we have to pay you to make you a true believer?
You
know,
guys spend like a half an hour talking to this guy, trying to get him to walk into it, and he tries everything. He's like, he gets you guys to like walk around the pyramid 3 times, snap your heels together.
Oh no.
He's trying desperately to get your money, and he just can't. Yeah, you basically waste like a full hour on this guy.
I knock on the door.
Room
It's
service?
very solid, like stone.
I'm just seeing it. I knock with a weird knock pattern.
While you're all walking around this guy and looking at the pyramid,
Giving a
and-
haircut to a piece?
yeah, exactly.
It's a secret,
Why don't you all
you know.
roll a spot hidden? for me?
And
And you're gonna have to make
Everybody
a very
should know that the password is always password, you know?
yeah, no, exactly.
or friend.
Ooh,
Hey! Oh no, that's 100. Fuck. I thought that it was a 0. What the frick?
Bessie or Alejandro, do you want to spend any luck to make it an extreme success?
No, I'm happy with a hard success. Oh wait, I saw
Alejandro?
before.
No, I'm about
Okay.
to. I'm about to
I'll
start a
do 4.
controversial topic. If you roll a 000, is that 100 or a 0?
Oh,
A 000.
000.
Yep.
If you roll a 000,
Like,
then you
0?
roll too many dice.
Well, so no,
No. I'm talking about like a 0 and a 0.
Well,
Yeah,
that has
then
to be 100.
Oh, that's a
because
10,
10 and
yeah.
a 0 would be 10.
Okay, and what if
and
you
a 0
rolled
would be
a 10 and a 0? Is that
No,
also
somebody-
100?
Yes,
No,
because
that's a 10.
technically the 0 is a 10.
The 2 numbers are
And
the
the 10 is
10s.
a
The
10.
1 number is the 1s.
Yeah. Yeah, so technically the 0 is always a 10 and the 10 is
Yeah.
always
So
a 10.
there's never a chance for you to roll an actual 0.
Yes. If
No.
You roll...
Not a 0, 0.
Oh no, yeah.
Not,
No,
not
I'm
like
sorry, 'cause
not
it's
like
1 to
0.
100.
Yeah, it's basically 1
Yeah,
to
it's
100.
1 to
There's not a
100.
0.
Yeah. Just like
So it's
on
really
any...
not a
Actually-
D100.
No, it's not,
Every
yeah.
other dice
Yes,
is like
it's
that. You
one-
can't roll a
it's
0
1
on
to
a 1d6.
No.
You can't roll
Yeah,
a
it's
0
1
on
to
a
1.
1d20. So you
Yep,
call it.
yep,
It's
yep,
it's
yep.
1d. It's 1d100. Just
Yep.
like it's a
Yeah,
1d6
yeah,
or a
yeah.
I was just
1d10.
stirring the pot, guys. I was
No,
stirring the
he
pot.
is, but it
Oh,
would be
yeah,
nice to
and I
roll a
bet,
if
I
you rolled a
bet.
0, 0, you would be like phenomenally.
Yeah.
Okay, did you
You get-
spend the luck?
I did.
Okay.
To
Alright.
make it an extreme success, so I'm going down to 53.
So, as you guys are walking around the pyramid, Bessie spots sort of off in the distance like some footprints over this area that goes up and over the hill. And it looks like there might be something over there, like another building or something that nobody's walking over that direction. There's sort of
Mummy prints.
blankness.
I don't react immediately.
Yeah.
Because with him waving the $5 around.
Yeah, there's a ton of people paying attention.
There's a ton of people.
Yeah.
So I don't react immediately. I kind of pretend to continue to be a tourist and walk around, and slowly I approach my companions one by one and let them know we need to lose this crowd because I saw something that we need to go investigate. And I guess we start working towards trying to get ourselves separated from the crowd.
Okay. Are you going to each try and make your... It's kind of an open area between the pyramid and where you're going to go. Are you going to try and each walk there individually and then kind of go over the hill and hide?
Well, we don't know what's over the
I
hill.
guess that depends. Does it look like we could do that, or does it look like it would be very difficult for us to
It'd be real difficult to
go
yeah.
unnoticed? Maybe
Yeah.
we could come back at night.
Yep, it would be very difficult to be completely unnoticed and walk over there.
So I asked, hey guys, what? I saw this footprint. I think they're leading towards a back entrance of sorts. I don't know if we can get there without being noticed and having those people come and try to kick us out again. They might recognize us. What do you guys think?
I think it
I'm
sounds
not
like
paid to think.
a good plan.
To come back at night?
Scatter and search for clues. Scooby Doo this shit.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Scooby Doo it.
Okay, so you guys
But it was a good
basically.
thing that we came here during the day to be able to like scope the place out.
Mhm. And there's a lot of people here
Great find.
when you're here.
We could cause a distraction.
It would have to be a hell of a
Oh
distraction.
yeah, what kind of distraction are
That's
you
probably
thinking?
gonna get us arrested.
I was
No,
thinking
not you
arson.
guys. Alejandro is going to do this.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's offered himself up.
I was thinking,
Who's got bail money?
Oh, me. Wonder if I can bail
No,
myself out
'cause
here.
no, they're gonna take the money away from you. So that means we can't come with your money.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right. Well, I guess that plan works too. We can come back when it gets dark. I
Okay,
hear
so you
mummies are
guys
more
kind
active.
of head out. Who has the best stealth? Are because you're gonna basically
That's me.
everybody gets on like a bunch of buses and take off. So
Stealth 20.
I think it's
I got
Ezekiel's
stealth
got the
84.
best. Yeah, he's got the
Wow.
best one.
You
He is
have
one
a
stealthy
sneaky,
dude.
You have a sneaky childhood or history there.
Yep. Okay, so Ezekiel, why don't you roll a stealth roll to try? You're basically trying to get the team when the buses take off to get everybody out of here to try and stay behind when the whole pyramid empties out from tourists.
Wakadao.
wow.
Holy shit!
Oh, he's stealthy, baby.
He stealthed
That's as
like a
good as it
stealth
gets.
motherfucker, dude.
Since you can't roll a 0, that's as good as it gets.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
The game heard me stir in the pot and it was like, this motherfucker, we're gonna show him.
Dude, dude, this is like your best roll ever, man.
Yep. And
Ezekiel
from now on,
finds.
it's downhill, guys.
Well, at least you made it here. Ezekiel finds like this area that not a lot of people are going to, and you all kind of like he kind of one by one tucks you in this corner in this building, and then he comes in and closes the door, and you're all like holding your breath as the sun kind of goes down, and you hear the last bus kind of take off, and it gets very quiet outside, and the sun kind of sets a little bit, and it gets rather dark inside the building that you're in.
Well done, Ezekiel.
Thank you.
And you step out, and there's nobody around, and you guys are kind of standing in the middle of the Giza pyramid. Now, what you do see is sort of those buildings off to the south where the people that are doing the excavations. There's like lights on over there, and there's clearly a lot of people still there. But in your area around the pyramids, it's like almost pitch black. Technically, as your eyes kind of adjust, you realize that it's maybe one more night, maybe two, and it'll be a full moon. It's like almost a full moon. So even though it's pitch black, there's like the full moon is kind of out. It's not really a full moon. It's like a almost full moon.
Pretty close to it.
Yeah, and it's almost like a light on the three pyramids, as much as a light can be. But you know, your eyes start to adjust a little bit.
Don't I have dark vision?
No.
I have dark vision.
Wrong game.
Mm-hmm. No, you do
About
not.
My night vision goggles.
So do you guys go off to where you saw that thing, Bessie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Bessie?
Yep. So you
Yes.
guys climb up over this mountain and go over the ridge, and over that ridge is sort of it looks like, kind of like what you see here. These little buildings. It looks like a little building off beyond the ridge of that sand dune, and that building doesn't have there's some footprints that you saw ahead of you in the as you're kind of like walking. It's hard to see it, but you see some footprints, and definitely Bessie saw it during the day that someone had been up over here. And there's sort of like one of these little buildings off in the distance that doesn't seem like it has anything. You know, it's like a square block building, but no entrances to the building.
Are there trucks?
There are no vehicles currently on the entire plateau.
You know, urban myths or urban legends, they come from through sometimes. So I wonder if we can think about what that guy said the legend was, and see if we can make sense of it. So he said it was some sort of entrance for extraterrestrial.
Yes.
I think he said
Maybe there's a
extra-testicle.
clue.
He might have said extra testicle. He might have.
It was kind of
An
weird.
extra testicle?
He was a weird dude, yeah,
Luckily-
for sure.
That sounds very painful, dude.
Or maybe not.
But there's definitely footprints all around this area.
Hmm.
All right. Well, let's see the footprints and see if we can find any that lead. You
Is it-
know.
Roll a
into
spot
our-
hidden, Alejandro. You're searching around.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I think we're all searching around, right? Can you roll with advantage?
Oh, there we go. That's a regular success. Are you going to spend 6 to make it a hard?
Make it
Or does everybody else like to roll?
Takes to make
Because
it
you're
hard.
all searching, so
Say
I'll let
less.
you all roll.
She said
I'm
Emerson,
not
Virginia,
Okay, let's do
Ooh.
it.
What are we looking for?
I
A spot
don't
hidden?
find anything.
spot hidden.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not certain.
Look at
I'm not-
me.
I'm not a
Regular
ranger.
success.
So
I'm not spending 5
Bessie
again.
could spend 5, or
No, I already spent 4 earlier.
Alejandro
and
could
luck
spend
is hard to get.
6. Ooh.
Somebody's
Ezekiel
donkey's
can
really
spend
making a lot of
13.
I
noise.
just heard a donkey.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You can hear a donkey
Oh,
off to the.
no.
There's still donkeys here, like
A
tied
regular.
up in the outside.
Oh, I thought I
Alright,
heard
well,
an
I
ass,
need
but I'll take a donkey.
Do I need to search it? Everybody fail.
Did oh yeah, you didn't roll, did you? Go
I
ahead,
was
roll.
thinking I wasn't even searching. I was just smoking my cigar, looking at this idiots looking on the ground. Like what the
They're
fuck
all
he
looking
doing?
around, and it looks like they're lost. Yeah.
All right, let me check then.
We're not lost.
Well, they're not lost.
I
They know
think
exactly
we-
where they are, but yeah, they haven't
Yeah.
found any entrance yet. Oh,
How could we
Hard
be lost?
success.
that's a
Where
hard.
are we
You got a
going?
hard success. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Omar
That's
comes up and he's like puffing on his cigar, and he goes, "Guys, look. Do you see all these footsteps? They all circle around and they come to this point." And he kind of reaches over and touches one of the stones and kind of like starts to, he's putting his hands on them and pushing them, and then one of the stones kind of gives way, and this whole doorway slides open, and there's sort of there's a doorway into this building and going down into the earth.
Dude, you broke it.
Coño! I didn't mean to do that.
Coño, chico!
Yeah, I think it was his well-trained photographer's eye that found
Oh, yeah.
the details.
Mm,
Uh-oh. I don't want to be in front.
I want
This
to
is
be in
the
front.
1920s, so the woman liberation
Hasn't
has not
happened yet.
I'm
Don't
still
worry,
a damsel in
madam.
dis- I'm a very much damsel in distress.
Yes, don't worry,
So
madam. Stand
a
behind
strong
me where
man
it's
needs to
safe.
go in front.
Yeah.
I just don't want
I
Alejandro behind me, so yeah.
I
he goes
light
front.
I light a torch
I'm more of a fat.
and head on in. I'm sure I
I'm
do.
more of a fat man than a strong man, so
Let's
I don't
see.
think.
I think Alejandro should go first. He's the better shot.
No. Oh wait, hold on. I got a.
Does anybody have light in their inventory?
I have a.
Oh, wait,
yeah, I have a lighter, and it's in my inventory.
Can we make a makeshift torch?
You know who does
I
have
have-
one? Is Virginia.
Oh,
has...
I do have a torch. I do
Yeah.
have a torch.
I have
Yes,
an
I do.
electric torch.
I have
She
a
has a
fire
flashlight
starter
with
kit.
battery.
I have a fire starter kit.
I have candles.
I have a torch. I'm telling
Oh,
you, it's in my
candle,
inventory.
perfect. How many
Is it
candles
called
do
a
you
torch?
have?
Oh, torches.
Yeah,
You have one torch.
Torches.
Yep.
Yeah, I have one torch.
have one torch.
Emerson said he has candles, and I have a fire starter kit.
Nice.
And I have
Virginia
shoe
has a
polish
flashlight.
and beard wax to make
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and Virginia has a flashlight. Let's see.
And
who
fresh
else?
batteries.
I'll
fresh
grab a
batteries,
candle if Emerson has extras.
I gave out candles before, but I only seem to have one left.
Oh, I don't have a candle, so I'll be behind
Unless
someone
someone-
that has a candle.
Technically, Bessie, if you look at Combat Tracker, you guys probably put it out and you still have it. Emerson is carrying a candle. That's his one candle, and you are carrying a candle, which he handed to you before,
am?
Bessie. If you look at Combat
okay,
Tracker, you
perfect.
actually have a candle.
Yeah, candle. There it is.
So yeah,
All right, perfect.
don't-
Yeah.
And I light up my candle.
it's like a half a candle now
don't-
because last time you used it up. Sorry,
Yeah.
Omar.
I don't actually light my cigars, so I don't have a light source.
I was
I
gonna
think I
say
do have a
he has
torch.
a cigar, but he doesn't have a lighter,
Oh wow,
which is wild. Like,
I
yeah,
just chew on it.
yeah.
That's funny.
that's gotta be
So
one.
no,
stupid
you know what
cigar.
happens is Alejandro has a
What's on
Zippo
your
lighter. So when Omar wants to smoke a cigar, he's always asking Alejandro for a light,
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
and you
And then
never
only have
actually
them for
carry a
special
lighter.
occasions.
Yeah. So who's in the front and who's in the back?
Alejandro's in the front.
I'm in the front.
And who's okay? So Alejandro has no light.
I have a torch.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Let me.
wow, he got
Yeah.
aggressive.
Fucking
You got
dude,
yeah.
man.
snippy.
Wow.
Dude, like
no,
whack it down.
Is
No,
there
I,
such thing as a negative
I know.
inspiration?
I put.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I
Oh,
put a
you got
torch in your
aggressive.
hand. Okay. You could have put the torch effect in your own hand, but I put it in your
oh,
hand.
I
It's
don't
okay.
have the map. I don't have the map.
There is no
I
map.
feel
Push it
map?
out to me again. I don't have it. I didn't get it.
It's in effects.
I feel for.
No, I mean the map that we're on right now. I
No,
don't
there
have
is
a
no map. You're in a tunnel.
Oh, okay, yeah. So then why would
Yeah.
I put the
feel-
torch effect on? Okay.
I feel for Locanthus because he's probably like, we literally just talked about that.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes we gotta fuck with Locanthus a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
Sometimes, or
Yeah.
it's like our favorite thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. So I gotta
It's one
enjoy
of the
it.
hallmarks of our personality as a group.
So Virginia pulls out her flashlight.
Yeah,
Alejandro
so I
in the
guess
front
I'll
has
be
a
near
torch.
the back of the party, so I can
Okay.
flash back, make sure nobody's following us.
Okay, so who's
I
after?
look at
Let's see.
I look at her when she flashes. Nice.
Party.
Only those who look back can see.
That's
There was
too.
flashing involved. What the frick?
Well, you
Well,
missed it.
she's got a flashlight, man. Yeah.
You
So
missed
who's
it.
who's standing
attention.
next to Alejandro? Because you can basically go 2 on 2, 2 to 2. You know,
Alejandro's in front.
Alejandro's in the front, and then somebody can
Oh,
be
then I
standing
don't.
next to him.
No, I'm a dad. Like I already established, I'm a damsel in distress.
Okay, so everybody open
Nobody
the party.
is.
Open up the party sheet. If you go in the tools and party sheet, you should be able to drag your stuff around. I'm gonna put sort of Virginia in the back,
the marching
and then
order,
I'm
right?
gonna in the marching order. Yep, and I'm gonna put
Although
everybody.
I
So
didn't name my character after a badass. So I
see if you
shouldn't.
can. It's called
Very
formation, I think. Order. It's order on the right. Do you see that? I don't know if
I'm gonna
players
go in the second row.
Got it.
Can you put yourself there?
I'll go with Ezekiel
just
in the
did.
second row.
Okay. So you guys are there. All right.
Okay. Am I there?
What is it under again?
No,
I
because
missed
the
that.
front of
It's,
the formation is with the on the top where
Under
the
party
arrow.
sheet?
right?
Party
Party
sheet,
sheet.
and then the order tab.
Okay.
You're in the front.
My party sheet doesn't have an order tab now. Oh, yeah, it's so light, I couldn't see it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be next to Ezekiel on the second line.
That is in next to Alejandro
That's
in the front.
Where I put myself. Oh, we're going north.
Yeah, we're going north. You see the little arrow in the front?
Oh,
That's
All right,
sort of the
you know
front.
what? I named myself after a badass woman, so I'm gonna stay in the front.
Okay, so then Virginia is back there with Omar.
What
With
made
the
it so
flashlight.
bad? Is it flat?
What?
She said she named herself after a bad ass woman.
Oh,
What
yeah.
made it so bad?
What's wrong
Oh,
with her ass? Yeah.
yeah,
Nothing wrong with it.
gotcha.
All right.
Interesting.
Maybe that
Interesting.
back.
I thought I
Apparently
had
not.
a table here. Let me see if I can find that table. If I can't, I have it in my PDF. So okay.
Technically, we're known for our hips, not our big S's.
Well, it's
I
good you
bet they
throw
don't
that
lie
out there.
either.
Yeah.
Man, let me see. Where is it at? Hit one page. Boom, boom. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so you guys get into this tunnel, and it seems like from the torch, and even like Virginia kind of shines her flashlight as far as her flashlight can go. This tunnel goes on a long time. Whoa, what was that?
What was that?
I think that was Alejandro.
I didn't.
That was weird. Is everybody here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Cameron?
And the counter.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that
Wait,
was a
are they
weird like.
supposed to say no, I'm not here.
There was like there was a weird like electronic noise.
Like interference.
Yeah, it was like
Sounded like a
somebody.
microphone.
Yeah, it sounded like somebody had interference going on. So
Maybe
it
was
goes
our
on for a
designated FBI agent.
long time, and then eventually you get to a sort of a crossroads of that, and you see that it kind of goes left, right, and straight, as well as behind you. You're kind of disoriented because as you were walking, the tunnel kind of curved a little bit, and you're not sure which direction you're facing, but you do see that in front of you, you have a left, right, and a front. Which one are you going to take?
I say we take a straight.
Why you gotta be straight, dude?
But
He
we can
likes
always
that.
come back and go left and right later, but take it straight.
I'm taking right.
It's definitely local.
Oh, the party's splitting.
Are you guys going to go a different route from each other?
Well,
Wait,
Always a good idea.
wait. Are we splitting?
No.
Apparently.
I'm just asking. You know what I'm saying?
Bessie said she wanted to go right.
I'm
Well, I'm gonna
suggesting.
follow Bessie. I'm going wherever Bessie's going. So see you later, Alexandro.
okay. Well,
I
I
think
would
we
say
should go right.
Okay,
Okay,
it's
alright.
Locanthus is the one with the weird interference.
so. Am I? Because I don't hear I don't hear any.
Yeah, when you're talking, there's like a buzz when you're
Oh,
talking.
Oh
you
yeah,
know what?
I'm not hearing it at the moment.
It
but-
might. Is it there or is it gone?
It's
I
gone
think,
now.
it's gone now. Yeah, it's gone now.
Okay, a second ago I got a text and I picked up my phone and I was holding it kind of close to my face. I wonder if that's what it was. I've never done that.
Maybe because it went
Anyway.
brrrr, and then it went away.
Okay. So yeah, no, I said I think we should go straight, but if you guys want to go right, whatever. Let's go.
I feel
If
like
we go
should
right,
in
we should
order.
continue to stay
Right
right.
to
Wait.
left.
You should just
Order
go
to
right
left.
every
You
time,
say in
is what you're saying?
order,
Right
as in
every time.
counterclockwise order. Okay.
Like keep our
Yeah.
hands on the right wall and follow it.
As in, like,
Always
let's
right.
not start in the middle.
Okay.
Starting in the middle feels wrong to me.
All right.
Okay.
You've
Alright.
never
That's
been in
fine.
the right.
Walk
So
out.
so you guys
Library.
take a right, and because Bessie chose right, Bessie, why don't you roll a d10?
Oh.
Okay.
As long as you don't roll a 4. Oh, Mummy's curse. Wow.
So you guys take a right and you're walking down. It takes a little while, and the tunnels are not completely 100% straight. It kind of like at some point it curves
That
really hard.
donkey is
Oh
following
wow,
us.
yeah, the donkey. We need to get rid of the donkey. Sorry.
He's in the tunnel.
There we go.
That's it. He's part of it. He's part of the
Yeah,
tunnel.
no, the donkey should have been gone. Sorry. Here we go.
Somebody
Now
just
now
left
that's
their
better.
donkey in here.
Oh,
There we go.
I just heard like a door
Footsteps.
closing. The
Yeah, it
donkey?
was like footsteps
I
in
think
a.
the donkey just got
just
sent to
got
the shadow
shot.
realm.
Yeah. he
Wow.
got shot.
We
So you
didn't even
guys-
shoot the
You guys
monkey.
kind of
I mean,
turn
monkey.
left hard, left, and then you're coming up to
Hard.
and you hear that? It kind of sounds like footsteps. Maybe
Yes,
it's
the
your own
donkey.
footsteps. Maybe it's the donkey's footsteps. You're not quite sure. But
Maybe
you
it's
do,
the donkey's footsteps.
yeah. But you do see sort of to your. You see as you're coming up, the tunnel splits and it goes left and right. But basically, it's dead going straight forward. And as you hit that left, right, and in the front, like for some reason
Wow.
there is this
All the
stench
foods.
that hits you so bad. It's like almost like there's dead bodies in the immediate area.
Oh, not this shit again.
Everybody roll a constitution roll, please.
And I look at Bessie and say, "Madam, that
What
is
is
quite
that?
unladylike."
Can we tell where it's coming from? Which one?
No, it's
Which
kind of
one's the
permeating from
Constitution?
everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I see
Constitution.
it.
Yep.
Oh my
Oh, man.
goodness. I failed badly.
Ezekiel's like he's fine.
Regular success. Okay. And I'm not spending 20,
Extreme.
so that better work.
Extreme.
I got a hard
Regular.
I
Fail.
failed.
Regular. Okay, so Virginia and Ezekiel are like, oh my god, and they kind of like put their hands up to their nose, and it's like really stinky. But the rest of you, for a good a full round, like a full 10-15 seconds, you kind of heave over and you're like and you throw
Even
up.
though we succeed?
Yeah, man.
Ooh,
It is a
Alexandro had a
really-
hard
that's
success.
gotta be
I got
real
a hard-
pungent.
It is a
Success.
really pungent, like super. You got to have a hard
who-
Constitution roll.
Who
Okay.
gets it?
Everybody but
Oh,
Virginia
Everybody
and
that didn't
Ezekiel.
get an extreme.
You got to get hard or above.
Okay, I got hard.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh,
You get to smell of corpses and
Hold
It's
on,
like,
no.
oh shit,
Okay,
he got
hold on,
hopped
hold
in
on.
that tunnel.
Wait,
Wow.
no. Now, hold on. Now I'm gonna start talking
He
about the
even
game, though.
he even said it. I got hard.
Okay. But now I'm gonna start talking about the game. Okay, so
Oh, you weren't before. Okay, thanks for the clarification, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sorry.
No, but I'm saying I had a hard
Alejandro?
success.
Yeah, Alejandro, Ezekiel, and Virginia, all three look around and watch the rest of you puke out your guts for like a good 10 seconds.
I hope you enjoyed
Oh
the
my God,
show.
I'm not used to
No.
this kind of smell getting to me.
Yeah, and Bessie, you have smelled like formaldehyde and dead bodies and all kinds of smells, but this one in
Oh my God.
particular is just like
Don't
the
I have
most
that thing
foul.
I have some Epsom salts. Can I put that somehow in my
no,
Smelling
nose?
salts, I think you're
no.
about
No,
smelling
that-
salts.
No,
Yeah, that's just gonna wake
that's to
you
wake
up.
you up from being passed out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, don't I have some of that working in a morgue? I don't have that stuff. Let me see.
I don't think that
Think
is
so.
a thing.
That is a thing.
But now you're at a
Mhm.
crossroads. You can go left and right. Where are you going?
Mummy bone.
I say since we
Madam?
went right the first time, we should keep our hand on the right wall.
Oh
and get
damn!
to
I
go
have a
right.
pipe with opium,
And-
heroin, and cocaine. Hell
Yeah,
yeah!
you
Party?
God.
You guys are about to have some fun.
Wow.
So you guys
Forgot
take a
about
right
that.
and you walk down.
Just one quick thing.
Yeah.
I would kind of like to. I don't know if I have anything in my pack that says chalk or something like that. Just kind of leave a trail of breadcrumbs. You know what I
You
mean?
don't have chalk. Look in your backpack and tell me what you're doing with the stuff that you got.
Okay. I
Just drop
have
them in
a.
pieces of his boxers.
Yeah, I know.
I have. Oh, I have shoe polish.
I love your dagger of badassness. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I call it.
Yeah, but it's not even
Um,
badassness. It's bad acidness.
Oh, bad acidness. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even. Yeah, it's really badly spelled. Yeah.
No, like as in
Horrible, that's
it's
funny.
bad acidness.
Yeah.
What I do have is shoe polish.
He's
I'm
tripping
just
on
gonna-
his.
Wallop, like get a nice little dab of it, and then just smear a little bit of shoe polish
You're
right
gonna
around eye level.
you're gonna
I'm just
defame
going to put them
the
under his nose.
defame the artifact of the pyramid tunnels. Gotcha.
Oh,
You know,
Two-
when we
two
visited
of
the
them have.
pyramids,
Yeah.
a few years ago, I remember seeing that shoe polish still there.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna basically draw an arrow like which way you go? Is that
Yeah.
what are you what are you doing? Like how are you
I am
doing
drawing sort of like an arrow from whence we came. So like,
it?
yeah.
So you're pointing
so
it back to where you came.
Well, I was gonna do it the other way, but yeah, that's fine. Either way, I guess it doesn't
would
matter
too.
as long as we decide.
I'm
As
just
long as we
asking.
recognize it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just asking. The DM is never asking. It's
No.
always so.
Mhm.
You know the
Nefarious.
DM is about to.
I've
Yes,
seen
exactly.
Labyrinth. I know how this goes.
I know how it works. This is how it's going to go down. You guys come up to a fork. So you're coming from behind, and you can take a left. It kind of goes 45 degrees left, 45 degrees right. And did you say you're always going to go right?
I think that's.
I agree with that.
Okay, so you're
We
gonna
always
you-
go
Always.
right. We're gonna go
Yeah.
in a circle.
Didn't we say left?
Well, if you run into a circle, then you go straight the next time, but you always prioritize
the right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you
Okay.
take the right. It goes down, and you dead end into a like an angle that then turns sharp, like to your like if you're going south, it points northeast, like it points directly away from you, and then you take a right, and then a left, and then a right, but it's still
Why would
one
make a
hallway.
Oh, it's one hallway.
No, we
Got it.
always
It's one
take right.
hallway, but it's just like it's doing all these jaggy like turns.
Well, I want
and-
to keep my hand on the
Yeah.
right-hand wall, so
Yeah, yeah.
theoretically, like we run into a
Yeah,
dead
like
end, I would just
Spider-Man.
end up on the
Yep,
other
yep,
wall
yep,
and
like
come back out.
And then you get up to a point where you can go straight or you can go left.
Then we'd have to go straight because
Well,
that
that
would
would
be
be left.
keeping our hand on
Oh,
the
yeah,
right-hand
straight.
wall.
I don't appreciate that those are our only choices.
The straight is the
I
new.
might
I know,
not want
right?
to go straight,
I
but
know.
okay.
The straight is the new right.
Sounds good.
Kind of like pushing you back in the closet.
Yeah,
Do you guys
I
come
feel
up
that way.
to you come up to a stone door
Kind of
that you
stuck.
kind of
No.
Not
like
only could
Not
did you
like
have
that.
to go straight,
Bunch
Yeah,
of
fine.
right wingers.
Mhm.
We are right now. Everything
Yes.
right.
Yeah, you're just right winging the whole tunnel. You come up to another one of those doors that looks like you came in here, and you creak it open, and you kind of step out onto the Giza platform, and you guys are now. Let me see. Oh, you've closed this, so this is here. So you went in, like here,
Glenn.
right, and then you pop out over behind this pyramid here. Boom.
So we go back in
Okay.
Mhm.
and we
And
keep
you
our
come-
hand on the right hand wall.
Oh, you're gonna do rights again.
Yeah, because now we'd be
Yeah,
on the other
we keep
wall.
going.
Okay, so you guys come up to a left right, you take a right. You go left right, you take a right. You go left right, like almost immediately, left right, like there's two lefts, and you stay right. It goes up a sharp turn. It goes left, right, straight, and you go right. You go left, right, straight, and you hit a dead end.
Keeping our hand on the right hand
We
wall.
keep going.
You then go
Just
back
quickly-
and continue
around the
right.
wall.
Quickly, hold on,
Yes.
just quickly. I mean, for them to make a corridor into nothing seems a little bit unusual. I just want to do a cursory glance and make sure there's not a
That's
door
fair.
or something. Because why would they make it a hallway to nothing?
Roll a d10, Alejandro.
Okay. Oh yeah, baby. Perfect 2.
We just haven't found the secret room yet.
It's rather dark, and you're like trying to search this corner and stuff, and you realize that out of the corner of this stone, like this liquid, like you see this liquid dripping out. You're kind of like your hand was there checking to see if there was like a secret door or something, and the liquid hits your hand. And it's almost like warm.
I smell
Someone pissed here.
it. Yeah, I smell it.
Roll a first aid.
First aid. Uh-oh, it's blood.
Wow. All right. Let's see.
Warm sacrificial blood. And Mahmoud
Arms,
is the mastermind.
There we go.
There's nothing. Nobody can say that doesn't convince you otherwise.
Check your first
Oh,
aid.
yeah.
Check your first aid.
Dream.
You're looking at it, you're feeling it, and you look close, and you put your torch up to it, and it is definitely blood.
Okay.
Why
I
don't you
turn around-
roll a sanity roll?
Oh,
All right, that's on the main tab then, right? Isn't
Yes, it is. Because you can definitely tell that there's blood dripping down this wall.
Okay.
Success. Okay, you don't lose any sanity, but you definitely know that is warm, fresh blood. That is not like blood that's been around a while. It's like, dude, like fresh out of the body.
And I turn
magic.
dramatically, and I hold up the torch, and I hold up my hand with blood, and I say, "Warm, fresh blood."
Wow, it sounded like you're almost proud of
the
it.
way
like,
you
what?
say it is very
I think
disturbing.
I think what he's attempting to do is get you all to roll a sanity too. But he's the one that
Where'd
actually
you find the
experienced it.
blood? Is that your blood?
No.
What's going
this
on,
is-
Alexandra?
This
Are
is
you on your
not my
period
blood.
again?
No.
Oh,
Oh
not
shit!
this time. And
Not
I
this time.
turn back to the wall, and I hold the light to it, and I point. There is the source of the blood. Dramatically.
You guys see nothing.
Oh,
you losing your mind more than usual?
feeling okay, man?
Nothing here, buddy.
Did you huff that shoe polish a little too hard?
So you guys going to
So-
continue to stick to the right?
Wait,
Yes.
wait. I touch the blood, and then I walk over to Omar, and I rub it on his lips.
What the fuck?
What?
What?
Hold
the
on, hold on.
fuck is wrong
Hold
with
on, wait a
you?
minute. If Omar is sleeping, you get to do that.
I'm not sleeping.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Then
saying.
Omar 100% does not let you touch your fingers.
Yeah, this
to
is
his
where
lip.
Omar's like, I let him touch my lips.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't he though? And shouldn't we like roll for that? Because remember when somebody tried to steal my girdle, you made me roll for that.
Yeah, Omar, why don't you roll a what is it? A dex roll? to
Or
stay away.
fighting?
He's like trying to Dex, because you're trying to like wipe your fingers on his mouth.
Why is this happening?
He has blood on his hands.
Oh, yeah,
He's trying
no.
to wipe it on his
Oh,
mouth.
he's like, motherfucker, what are you doing? He backs up like, stop.
Don't I get to roll something?
You get to
you
get
can
to
roll an
a
attack.
roll to
move.
put your finger where the sun don't shine.
Yeah, you could roll a fighting
moved my
brawl
hand-
if you want.
I move his
But you-
hand towards Virginia, who's the one next to me.
Oh, Jesus
Uh-oh.
Christ!
Got them.
Wow,
I got those ninja-like Cobra reflexes.
he got the extreme
bro.
success.
I was drinking Cobra blood back at the hotel.
Omar,
Ah,
do you want to spend 10 luck to get an extreme success? He's gonna rub this whatever's on his fingers. He's about to touch your lips with his fingers.
Fuck.
We've done this
Jesus.
100 times though.
It has to be the lips. It has to be the lips.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll rub it on your cheek.
My face, man.
I'll
Don't
rub it
touch
on your
my
cheek.
face.
Okay. If not, then I'll wipe it on his lapel, like up and down on the side of his suit.
You wipe your finger up and down on his lapel, and there's nothing on his lapel.
Fuck's sake. It's all that Cobra juice I've been drinking back at the
Yeah,
hotel, I guess.
exactly.
What are you
You've been
drinking,
juicing,
bro?
my dude. You've been juicing.
Stop the juicing, bro.
Wow. All right.
What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
It's almost like
man.
he's trying to wipe the stink off his fingers, but you don't smell anything. It's not anything.
Oh, no,
It's
It's Alejandro. It's not stink. It's stank.
stank.
Yeah.
Yes, no, you're right. You're right. 100%.
I'm sorry. I
Stanky
think
You
I'm
got
getting
that stank leg.
I'm getting a touch of pyramid fever, but I'm okay.
Period
We
fever.
talked about this.
Okay,
talked
so you're going to
about
continue to go right. You guys basically
That's
hit
fine.
1, 2, 3, 4. You hit 4. You hit a dead end. You have to circle back. You hit another dead end. You got to circle back. You hit 3 dead ends. It looks like actually one of the dead ends is like a cross. Like you see that there's a right, so you go right, but it's only for like maybe 10 feet, and then you go right again, and it's only 10 feet, and then you go right again, it's only 10 feet, and then you have to backtrack all the way back to the main tunnel. So it almost looks like it was
that map.
yeah. It was
So
like
here's how it works. If
No.
you keep your right hand on the right wall,
yeah.
you will eventually work your way through the entire thing.
Oh yeah, 100%. You're just going from the outside right now.
We're taking the scenic
Well,
route.
if it's all
We're gonna see
linear,
everything.
yes, you would go throughout the entire thing. But if
Right, but if it
it
splits up into different unique
if it splits up into
pathways,
many pathways, you'll just go on the outskirts of that pathway.
So,
Yes.
so now do we take a straight?
I'd
no,
say
you're
we
continuing
always
going
put our hand
right.
on our right,
And you're going right.
unless we run into
and you-
the place that we came in.
You
That's
hit a
what I'm
dead
saying.
end.
We're back to where
Yeah,
we
yeah.
came in, aren't we?
No, not yet. No, these are
Oh, I
long
thought-
hallways. You hit a dead
Okay,
end again.
I thought that.
You hit a dead end again. You then go back. You hit a dead end again. You go back. You hit another dead end. And then you go back and you guys pop up and I will share this again just in case somebody has closed it, but you pop up
You know what? I just
on
realized.
this side
what
of this
if-
pyramid.
What if there's some hieroglyph? Is it hieroglyphics or hieroglyphs? That tells us where we're supposed to be going, and we're just not paying attention to that. Can I roll like
Yeah,
an archaeology
I'm
to
still-
see?
Yeah,
If-
roll
if-
an
if-
archaeology. Yeah, do that.
All
I'm
right.
starting to feel like we should have gone left instead of right.
100%. You do not see anything. Yeah. But you guys pop out right.
I'll spend 9. I'll spend 9 to succeed.
Yeah, even if you, I'll tell you that you probably shouldn't do that because you will not find anything
Oh.
either. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
be a good DM on this one.
That sucks.
Yeah.
There's no signs.
I had a very
there's
good
an actual
possibility
map.
to succeed.
All right, Emerson's going to try and keep his eyes extra peeled.
So you guys go back down in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yeah.
keeping our hand on the new
Um,
right-hand wall.
So you take the right hand wall and you go down, and there's a long tunnel,
How long?
and you pop out right behind that building. Who's the one? That's going to be Alejandro. So Alejandro, you kind of like see as you're walking up, you see this door like you normally did before, and you kind of pop it open. And why don't you roll a stealth roll as you pop it open and you hear commotion and people now?
Mm-hmm.
So we just found all those other entrances too.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Yep.
And
You sure did.
Stealth. May surprise you to know that I'm not super good at stealth.
Are you going to spend 17 to
17. No, I'm not. I'm gonna
What
shoe polish
What happened to not saving anything for the
swim back.
home. Yeah.
Return
Yeah.
trip?
Yeah. But you know what? I'm not too afraid of these guys because all I'm gonna do is take some shoe polish, smear the door so that we can recognize it if we come in the other way, and then close it quickly.
So you see all these people walking around, and you smear the door, and then you close it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We have no interest in what's behind the door. What's in the building?
You are basically in the back alley of that area that you were in before. You can see all the buildings, and like Alejandro turns around and says, "Guys, we're like literally right behind the main building, and I was in an alleyway where there was people walking all over the fucking place."
Even at night,
Yep.
these people don't sleep.
All right, I think we resume the march of the right-hand wall.
The right-hand wall hits another dead end. Another dead end. Another dead end. You hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's getting pretty late. 5, 6, 7,
We're
8,
excited though. Time's
9, 10 dead
flying.
ends.
Fire.
10 dead ends. And you pop out
And then
right at that pyramid.
No dead end.
No dead end. You then go back in. And you dead end, and then you pop out again here.
have we popped out there before?
That's where you went in. That was the original in spot.
Okay.
So now we
Okay, so I
know
guess
we
it's
have
in the
to
middle,
go.
like they wanted to do.
You
for
guys
the kids.
basically went all the way around.
So I think we go straight, and then we follow the right-hand wall.
I like
you go
it.
straight and follow the right-hand wall. Okay, you go straight and you hit a dead end. You then go down and you hit a dead end, and then you go down and you hit a dead end. If you're staying right after that, right?
Oh my god, where is the juggernaut when you need him?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
The juggernaut. You guys are heading. Why don't you, Cameron, roll as you're kind of going down this what you thought was a dead end? You realize you kind of hear something to your left, but go ahead and roll a d10.
Okay.
Whoa, where the fuck did the dice go? They like went off the fucking thing there.
I got skills.
It rolled a 5, but it didn't register for what?
Okay,
So, I think you just
Cameron,
said D10s.
roll a luck roll.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Okay, where's my character profile? Where'd it go? Oh, I think I hit the X on it. Crap, how do I get that back?
Double
Click on your token on the top
yeah,
left.
your token on the top left. Yeah, your like face up there. You should be able to
Thank
double
you.
click that. Yeah.
Double click on your tune.
Luck.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
You're like searching around and doing stuff, and you slip and fall, but right beside you is like, I don't know, there's like this slimy crap all over the walls, and
Slime wall crap.
I mean it is like slick, and you actually slipped and fell, but you didn't put your hands in it, but you know that like had you put your hands in it, it would not be a good situation. It is slippery, and all of you kind of like, okay, wait a minute, and you walk around what he's doing. You hit another dead end, another dead end, and then who hasn't rolled a d10 yet?
I
Omar?
have not.
Omar's still awake?
Yay!
Yes.
Roll a d10.
Straight D10.
Straight d10, man.
I'm saving the girls for last.
6. So as you guys are all walking kind of along the hallway, there's this. It's almost like somebody blew something up ahead of, like you hear this like boom.
Phrasing.
Yeah, they blew up something in front of you, and you hear this like boom, and like it's almost like somebody throws wind down the hallway, and completely, you all get blown on your back. Why don't everybody roll a dex check?
Do we get a bonus because we've spent evenings in a hotel with Alejandro? So something blowing wind
With the
not-
gas? Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody roll a dex roll, please.
Just break like the wind.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Let's see. That is a success. Ooh.
High success.
Alejandro, fail. Omar?
I'm gonna spend 3 luck to pass.
Okay, you can do that. Omar?
Oop.
Oh, Omar might have passed out.
Which is an auto fail.
He was just awake.
He was, I
Like
know.
10
Yeah.
seconds
I think
ago.
he was just moments away from sleeping.
Oh, Omar, tell you. There he is.
There he goes. Go ahead and roll it, Sergio.
Roll what?
A deck. I
He
was
was.
just double
Not even
checking.
a
Yes,
one.
you were
was.
definitely
Can't put
out.
this out yet.
Roll a dex check.
Oh, what? Dex. I don't know what you're talking about. No.
Said that last time too.
Yeah, so
Oh
he
my
failed.
God.
And so did Ezekiel. So basically, Ezekiel and Omar, this like blast of wind comes down the tunnel, and they kind of fall back, and you both take 1 point of damage. As you kind of you get thrown against the wall, you fall down, and your head hits the rock, and it hurts.
A mighty wind.
A mighty
I
wind
love that we
knocked you
both
down.
went to the same joke.
Alejandro farted,
Yeah.
man. That's just
Yeah,
keep it
Alejandro farted and knocked you all down, man.
It's canon now.
Yep.
down. Do I
It's
have to do
Alejandro's
Told
that?
you to
gas.
lay off the beans, dude.
Yep.
Do I have to do that myself?
Yeah. You're gonna have to do -1. If you do, let's see. It should be. Oh, let me go to your main. It'll be max and current.
Okay.
Put 10 on cur on your main tab. Yeah. There you go.
Alexandra farted and knocked us all down.
Knocked everybody down.
Period.
Yes. You hear off to the left
Awesome.
that there's some sound going on. Let's see if you actually hear what
That was wet.
not
That
that.
was really wet.
Everybody roll a perception roll, please.
Oh,
No.
I want to pick.
Why did it have to be wet?
Yep, I can do that. Yeah. Perception. Let's see.
And we're like,
Perception. What is it?
Perception.
Okay, why
Is
don't
that-
I
is
see
Oh
that
my
it?
God,
spot
On the
hidden?
main page?
That's still a
Not
success,
perception. I'm sorry,
man.
not perception.
Spot hidden?
Spot
or,
hidden. Yes, thank
Spot
you.
hidden.
Yep.
Okay.
72 is still a success. God damn, I'm good.
72 still a success.
Hey, look at that. Nice.
Regular, fail, hard success. Ezekiel, nice. Regular. So Ezekiel's the one that catches that as you're walking right. That as you're getting to this next intersection, it's straight or to the left. So from a right perspective, you would stay straight. To the left, he hears it. He's like, guys, I think I hear something coming from the left. Do you continue
To
to
the
go
left,
right,
to the
or
left.
do you take a left?
Everything you want.
No, if we
To the
hear
left, to
something,
the
I think
left.
we should go towards it.
Wait, we're here. I hear something coming from the left.
Yes.
Yeah, you
No,
hear.
so do
why
I.
would we want to go to the left? No, let's go away from that.
We
No,
need to
No.
find out what's in here at this
Well, what
time
do
of
we
the
hear?
night.
Yeah.
Do
We're
you
not
hear-
I
here
wanna
just
get
to
at least
find dead
something-
ends.
Did you hear it?
Yeah,
It was
to
like a
find
big bong,
zombies.
bong, bong. Did you hear that?
I want to go towards
I
the
heard
noise.
something dragging on the floor.
Oh, if I'm hearing a bong, we're going that way.
Oh hell yeah!
It was kind of a.
I didn't hear that.
It was like a dong, dong, dong.
Those dongs
You just
again.
got dawn in the
Alright.
brain,
I only
bro.
go if Alejandro's in front.
Mm-hmm.
You hear it?
Alejandro does know how to handle a big dong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I heard.
Those
he's
sound
bad.
like tiny dongs though. A lot of little tiny dongs.
Oh,
Yes.
well, that's
Well,
no
that-
problem.
It
man.
is a lot of little dongs, yes.
All right.
So because Virginia heard a lot of little dongs, she gets to roll the next D10.
Uh-oh.
Make your dong
How
roll.
many dogs?
How many dongs did you get?
We've already established that he's hard, so.
Three little dongs.
Three little dongs,
Virginia,
holy shit.
roll a spot hidden for me, please. Sorry, everybody can
See
roll a spot
spot,
hidden.
wow.
Actually, everybody roll a spot hidden.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Failed.
This is the point that I failed.
Yay!
Fail. Oh, Alejandro
success.
succeed. Oh, Bessie's the one.
Hold on.
Oh, Omar, here we go. Let's see if he gets a better one. Oh, nope. He's hard success. Oh, yeah. So Bessie and Omar, as you guys are turning the corner and you're saying you're gonna take a, well, I don't know that you guys have actually taken a left, but you heard the noise to the left. So Virginia kind of looks to the left and you all look to the left. And
To the left.
you see, oh shit, where did it go? Wait, what did you roll? Fuck. Virginia rolled a 3, sorry. All along the side of the tunnel are jet black roses growing from the corner.
Those are worth a lot of money.
Roses as
Like
in,
jet black, like the blackest roses you've ever seen are growing.
as in
like-
the plant.
Yes, yeah, exactly. You see like roses growing from the, as you're walking down the tunnel, it's sort of like
this is not normal.
where the wall and the floor meet. There's like, for like 5 feet, there's like 10, 15, 20 roses along both left and right side growing out of those corners. And they're jet black. Like the leaves are black, the roses are black, everything, the stem is black. And it's kind of
Careful.
like,
If you take that rose, you
And
can
they're
never go
real.
back.
wow.
They're real roses. They're not like plastic as they get close to investigate.
I'm not
Do you-
touching it.
You get close enough to
I'm
it
not
to look at
touching
it.
I'm just
Yeah, you
getting
get close enough to
closer.
it. It looks like a real rose.
I pick one.
Okay. You pick one, and why don't you roll a 1d3?
I'll roll a 2d6, and we'll just do it that way.
Yeah, no, just do a 1d6, which is a
1d6.
2.
That's a 2.
So you pick the rose, and as you pick that rose, it is a rose. It's all black, it's all everything, but the thorn, as you grabbed it, like pokes your thumb and rips down your thumb, and you take 2 hit points of damage.
I'm
Jesus.
not touching
Now
it,
your
Curio.
thumb
I don't know if that's
That- that's a-
contagious.
That's a lot for a thumb, but all right.
Hey.
Your
It
thumb
slices
is very
slices your
important.
thumb wide open, like from the tip of your thumb down to like your where it connects to your palm.
I mean, wow, that's like 18% of my health. I mean, that's okay.
Yeah, I know. It fucked you up.
Yeah,
Yep.
and
Wow.
your
You
thumb
have
is
normally large
extremely
thumbs.
important.
I've
You
been
know what they
shot
say
for
about
less
big thumbs?
damage.
And you feel
Pick up-
in your
pick up
hand.
his thumb. Pick up his thumb and give it to him.
That's
He
he appreciates that. The
Probably bandage
veins
him up,
from
too.
his thumb down his palm and into his wrist are like slightly black.
Oh boy.
But it definitely looks like a rose. You now have a black rose. Please write it in your inventory. You have a black rose.
Mhm. All right.
But you have
You may
fucked yourself
never
up pretty
open a
bad.
jar from now on.
No.
I kind of want to take another one, but all right, let's see.
Do it.
Who
won't
has
do it.
the better
Do
luck?
it.
Who has the better luck from Alejandro and Bessie?
Oh, not me.
I'm sure it's
Um,
Bessie. Mine's like
I
me see.
have
42.
We call them
39.
Bess-a-Handro.
53. Yeah, so you do.
That's the
So
100.
Bessie,
Ew.
Bessie,
Wow.
you roll a luck roll, and
Okay.
Omar and Virginia, you roll a luck roll.
Hold
Uh-oh.
on.
Fail.
1 second. Why am I rolling that? Hold on. Almost. Luck.
Ooh, creepy laughing. Yeah.
Oh shit. That's horrible.
Can I actively disbelieve?
Well, I failed, so I
don't
doubt that it
think
was
I-
me.
It was you, I think. She
I
did.
rolled a 72, I
Yes,
think.
she did.
Ooh,
I did?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So I have the least bad fail?
Okay, the least bad fail. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
You have the
So,
luckiest fail.
you guys are kind of walking, and you realize, are you going to take that left and go towards the sound? Because you haven't said whether you're going to do that or not.
I want to. I think
I don't
think
wanna
we
get
said
too
that
close. I wanna get
as
with the
long
air
as Alejandro's first in pack.
He's going to be first.
know.
Yeah, he'll be first. Yeah.
Then we go.
But we gotta sneak over there to like scope it out first. Don't just throw yourself in there, Alexandra.
Mm.
ooh, I hear your wife.
Oh, she's getting
yelling at
upset,
you.
man. She ain't playing.
Sounds upsetty
she ain't
spaghetti.
So you guys do take the left, okay? So you guys take the left, and as you're walking down that hallway, you realize in front of you there's sort of a light haze and a doorway that you see.
Walking
But-
Is
cautiously.
it a purple haze?
It is
Purple
kind of
haze,
gently purple.
purple.
Yeah, it is kind of purple. It is a purple kind of weird haze to it. And Virginia, you and Omar, back in the back, you guys turn around, and
Did we go right?
you guys see, this is Omar in the picture. Maybe I should just, I'll send it to all you guys, yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh,
cute.
boy.
What?
Or at least
Yeah.
the chicken one is. The dino one, whatever, but the chicken one's cute.
Mhm.
Wait, which one is
Wow.
me?
Let me see,
Uh,
NPCs.
You're in the middle.
I scream.
Falcon.
Wait. Am I the Falcon?
Crocodile.
Why are you any of them?
So,
No,
I know,
we're
you
just at
said
the
it.
end.
Something that you know that we don't know?
No,
We're at the end
it
of
was
the party
just-
line.
we look back and Omar and Virginia, like, is that
We-
is that us? Did we
Ye-
turn into?
yeah, so that is Omar standing there. He turns around and he's like, what the fuck? And there's like these two creatures reaching for Virginia and Omar. Emerson, you get to go first because you're the first in the we're gonna go combat tracker. You hear kind of them going, oh fuck, and you turn around and you see these two creatures. I mean, obviously you're way in the front. I think you're in the front. Where are you? Let me see.
I'm like.
Oh, you
second
might be
from
right
the front.
behind them. Yeah, you might be right behind them. Yeah, no, you're right behind them. That's correct. Yep.
I probably cursed or something, but
So you
know.
see what looks like a bird creature reaching for Omar, and like a crocodile. Like, and both of them look humanoid
It's a
and are
two-inch.
reaching for Virginia and Omar, trying to grab them.
Okay,
Mm.
that's what I see.
Yes. What are you gonna do?
We keep seeing these people.
I think the
disguised
bird
in
thing is cute,
monsters,
and I
as
don't-
monsters.
Do I sense any hostility? Like they're
The
just
bird-
reaching, right?
The bird thing is
Okay.
reaching for Omar, and the crocodile is
Yeah,
reaching for Virginia.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
but
just
yeah, we
reaching,
usually
right?
ask
They're not
him
like
to shake-
screaming at
ask him
them.
to
They're not
shake
going
his
like,
hand.
"Get out of here!"
Yeah,
They're just reaching out,
yeah.
right?
They're reaching, yeah.
I
Are
think
they
he's
like-
reaching to
You
take
can
his
see them
hand.
right there. You can see their like talons and claws reaching for them.
I mean, if a bird calls, like a bird's got a beak, it's not like okay, fine. It's not like it's, I don't know, and
Wow.
it's not like they draw their teeth. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is hostile.
It looks friendly to me.
Okay, you know what Emerson does?
Kind of
If they
risky.
look
No.
like that, Emerson
No.
takes his
No.
fists, holds them
No.
up in front
No.
of his face, and then uses them like to like wipe his eyes. You know, they're like like
Yeah,
in
you're
your
like,
eyes.
wait a
Am
minute, did I
seeing this?
see what I really fucking saw? Like,
Yeah,
what
that's
the
what
fuck?
Emerson does. He's like,
Okay,
oh,
so
that thing's cute. Wait.
Emerson, why don't you roll
I pull up my
a
gun.
sanity roll?
I'm not convinced I am. Saying, where is that? I've
Let's
lost
see.
it.
It's on
Sanity. Max
main.
or current? There we go, current.
Okay, success.
Extreme success.
Very nice. So you do not go. You're like, what the fuck? Yeah, you're like, oh, there's fucking cute. It's all good. Omar, you see in front of you a fucking bird creature trying to grab you. Why don't you roll a sanity roll for me?
A cute bird creature that never hurt nobody.
I would like to roll a machete
with
roll.
Emerson on
One
this.
of those arms.
Well, first you're going to roll a sanity roll.
It's current, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, you do not lose sanity. And what are you actually going to do?
I grab my machete and try to chop one of those arms.
Roll.
Oh my god, the
Roll.
aggression! This could be first contact with some
Roll.
kind
That's
of.
why
like,
aliens don't come to this world, because they know how aggressive you guys
Yeah.
are. If you
Oh.
say
We don't know how the
Ooh.
pyramids got
Variants.
built, and you're met with this kind of thing, and you're like, kill it!
You failed.
Yeah, kill
You
it.
swung
I'm
and you
terrible.
missed. Yep.
Good, good,
Virginia,
I'm nervous. I'm
you
nervous.
I
have
hear
a
the
crocodile
discourse
reaching towards
behind
you.
me.
Why don't you roll a
Performance
sanity
issue.
first?
Okay.
Oh, performance issues. Wow.
Hey, 1 out of 5. It's not uncommon.
How do I roll his sanity?
Double click
Current.
the.
Oh.
Yep, current.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, very nice. Success. So you get to actually do something. What are you going to do?
Well, I hear the discourse of Emerson and Bessie behind me, so I'm like, oh, maybe you're right. So I squeeze between them and I go to the back of the line. The
You're
other
like,
back of the line, the one
Okay,
that
I'm
is the
going to
opposite of
go
where
to
I'm
the
at.
front of the line. Gotcha.
Just,
yeah, you.
just,
Yeah,
Emerson,
okay.
point out here, like, we have no idea that these are hostile or not. They're just reaching, right?
At the moment, they are. Yeah. Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, you don't know.
Like,
So
we're
so
standing in front of the
I'll
pyramid.
put, if you look at the party sheet, I'm going to say that
Sorry.
Virginia kind of like scooches up like this in front of Alejandro, and like, okay, guys, if they're friendly, then you can fucking say hi to them.
Yeah, maybe they're just more diplomatic than I am.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna start groping random women and see if they see.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
How did that
Wow.
get there?
Alejandro, what are you doing?
I mean, it does seem to get you elected as president.
I
It
know.
might not be
Yeah.
hostile. It's
This
not
is a
Alejandro.
different time.
That's what I'm saying.
I am going to
He
pull
got
out.
yelled at.
Wow. Wow.
I am going to pull out my gun, but I am not going to shoot yet because I kind of think like Emerson. We don't know if these things
Okay.
are bad. I mean, they haven't
All right.
asked me to roll initiative yet, so I'm going to.
Oh, you already
not
rolled
shoot yet.
initiative.
Oh,
You're on the
Alright, well, I'm
combat
still-
tracker, and we're in combat. So, but that's okay.
Oh,
You're hanging out.
wait.
Bessie, what are you
we're
doing?
in combat. Okay.
I'm going to.
Oh wait, Alejandro, roll a sanity roll for me, and Bessie, you as well. Now that it's your turn.
Okay.
Come on, let the bird one at least be cute and nice.
Regular
Yeah.
success. Bessie's like no big deal. Alejandro. Oh,
Wow.
Alejandro.
again.
Alejandro.
And you know what? My sanity's 94, and I rolled a 95.
I know that's pretty bad. You're gonna lose. Ooh. Oh, it didn't show. Fuck. I got excited. Oh, that's even worse.
Wow.
fuck.
So -8 from your sanity
No, yeah.
Ow.
Precious
Oh, no.
sanity.
from current. Yeah.
All right. Oh, right in the sanity.
Oh shit. Extreme success gains a temporary insanity. You get fucked. Is the problem? Let's
Look
see.
at Is that what
Was
we're
it the
handing?
bird or the lizard?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's asking the important question in life. That's-
Wow. Okay, let's see. I don't think can you
I told you they were hostile.
that's
uh,
that's the clip of the night right there. That's the short.
Yes,
Did
yes,
we inform
exactly.
these folks did we inform these folks that he has syphilis? Or not?
Oh, that's true. He does have syphilis. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Oh
they
my
stop reaching and they
God.
pull
Why
back
don't you?
and run away.
I thought that was
Okay,
just
Alleged.
suspicious that
Yeah.
maybe he should have
Locanthus,
seen
can
the
you open up the tables? What do you see in the
Yeah, I haven't seen it
tables?
yet.
Animals have instinct for this kind of stuff.
I don't know. Koalas are dying of chlamydia, so let's.
That's
see.
true.
That's
Fucking-
true.
I don't think they're
Yeah.
dying of it though. I think they're just carriers
They're
for
just
it. Right?
carriers.
No,
yeah.
it's killing them. It's killing them.
Locanthus.
Is it?
Open up
yes.
the tables. See what
yes.
you see.
Fact check.
Check it out.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
fact check that.
I see a
Report
whole
back.
bunch of them.
Okay, so go to page 2 and go to Bouts of Madness, real time.
Yep.
And
Madness,
Year of
real-time.
Koala.
you want to do the one that says with party. Because you're with
okay,
party,
so I don't
not
have
solo.
One that says
Oh shit! Locanthus is right.
Let me see.
yeah.
Call of Cthulhu,
So all it
Investigator's
says
Handbook.
is
This is not the kind of stuff I want to learn.
Bouts of Madness real time and Bouts of Madness real
Only
time.
happy things.
Is it? Oh shit! I have table 7. No, yeah, I have table 7 2 times. So
Yeah,
all I have
one
is
should
Bouts
be
of
real time and one should say real time with a parentheses with party.
Madness. Okay, so I don't have that. Both of them.
You don't have 2 real times?
Yeah, but they both just say real time. Hold on, let me open up the other one just to make sure.
Yeah, just scroll it. Like, can you open it up a little bit? Like, maybe
That's
it's not
what I'm
wide
doing.
enough.
Yeah.
or something? Yeah.
Let me try that again. But yeah. Bouts of Madness, real time, and then
There
I
should
have
be
Bouts
2
of
real
Madness.
times. Choose the second real time. Open that one up.
Oh, I choose both of them. Okay, how about Bouts of Madness summaries?
No, not the. Oh, do you have real time and summary?
Uh-huh.
And that's the only 2?
I have 2. No, I have 2 real times and I have 2 summaries.
Yeah, so choose the second real time
Okay.
and roll on that one. Hit the roll in the top. Oh, Turin just disconnected. Fuck. Did he pass out?
Maybe.
Guarantee you.
Oh, that
Yeah,
no, that
okay.
was.
No, I'm here.
Hold on.
just
In the
wanna meet
table,
the-
did you open the table, Locanthus?
Yes. I
And
opened
in the
table
top
and I hit the
left,
roll
did you hit
in
the roll?
table. Yes. Where it has a little die and everything there,
Yeah. Okay, I'll do my roll because apparently you did not. I don't know.
Well,
what
just
you,
do a 6. 'cause
apparently
I got
you
a
did-
6.
Yeah, but you did. Yeah, you did duration, which is the block on the right. Maybe you
No,
don't see
I
the
hit
same
one
thing that I
says
do.
roll.
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't
Yeah.
see one that says duration.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I think
see
it's easier
duration
if
over
you
here,
do
but-
it for him.
I see it. It says roll, and when I click it, look, it says table roll. When I click it, look at what it says.
Interesting.
Table,
Yeah, it's saying.
1d10.
Oh no! The first one. Sorry, the first one. Look, your first one. It rolled twice, right? It says psychosis, disability. The investigator suffers psychosis, blindness, deafness, and loss of a use of a limb or limbs for 1d10 rounds for 6 rounds. Let's see.
fuck?
Deafness or a loss of a limb.
For
Why
6
don't you
rounds?
roll a
What the
d6?
fuck?
Roll a d6, and 1, 2 will be blind, 3, 4 will be deaf, and 5, 6 will be the use of a limb.
All right. And just to clarify, it's psychosomatic, not psychosis,
Yeah,
It
psychosomatic.
makes a
Sorry,
difference.
I was reading 1, 2.
because
3, 4, so
psychosis
that's-
is suggesting that
So
I'm
you
crazy.
now cannot
Obviously not.
hear for 6 rounds.
Oh,
What?
Basically, your ears, you're like, you're so freaked out that you just completely cannot, like, even when people talk to you, you can't hear it.
I like to imagine that I put my hands up to my ears and I'm squeezing
Bessie.
so hard.
And
that I
Bessie
can't
gets to
hear
go.
you
Yeah.
guys.
Hold on, Bessie gets to go now.
Or he just fired his weapon.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He just fires it fucking randomly. And even if somebody's like, don't do that, Bessie, your turn.
All right. So
Oh, fuck, I did
which one
this guy.
did
What
that?
the fuck?
Which one did that screeching thing?
Nobody did anything. Alejandro just saw them and freaked out.
Oh, so that thing that he hears is in his head?
Yes,
Yes.
100%. Yep.
Oh,
So
okay.
psychosomatic means I'm imagining it.
Yeah, he
Oh,
imagined
okay.
that the bird went "Wah!" and fucking totally like deafened him.
All right. So I don't think these are monsters. I think these are people disguised as monsters.
Okay.
I'm a person of science. They're not fooling me.
Scooby Doo. It's Scooby Doo.
I take my
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
gun out and I shoot up. That's
To
a
try and
warning
scare them?
shot.
Okay.
And I scream, "You're not fooling anyone. Take off those stupid costumes. What are you doing here? Who are you?"
Ezekiel, why don't you roll
Is it a real
a
clown?
sanity
Sanity
roll?
is
Dressed
not
up like a
great.
clown.
Yeah, well, let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh! Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
oh, right on the dot. Oh,
Dude, like success, bam. You're
like,
good.
Right on
You're
the
good.
nose.
You're good. You're good. Everything's good. It's all good. You realize what's going on. What are you doing? It's right behind you now.
I think.
That's fine.
Can I just respond? Like if it tries to attack me, I'm just gonna try to take a swipe with the lion claw, but I'm not gonna do anything for now.
Okay, you're gonna hold position, but you're gonna get ready for it. Okay. So the
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my lion claws
boom,
menacingly.
Sorry,
and be like,
it
if you
actually
try
goes
to fuck
here.
me over, I will fuck you over.
This
What's
is
the
the
difference between your character here and your character in the other game where you just I slit his throat?
yeah.
My character here is he's a coward. I don't know if you noticed. He's a coward.
Oh yeah. So what happens is you guys are standing back there, and the crocodile, like he was standing there, kind of reaching towards Virginia, and Virginia kind of moved out of the way. So he moves forward, and 1, 2, Emerson, 3, 4, Ezekiel. The crocodile reaches for Ezekiel. And let's see. He tries to bite you like, ow, and he's trying to, like, his teeth like get big, and he's like, chomp.
Oh, I'm gonna swipe at him with the claws.
He can grow his teeth.
Omar, isn't Omar?
And he
a
misses,
Or
but
an
you have like prepared an action. Now I don't think Cthulhu does this, but you can go ahead and attack. Oh, and you missed.
I missed.
Yep, you missed. I think the prepared attack is a good thing. Okay, so yeah, everybody sees that this crocodile like reaches for fucking Ezekiel and tries to chomp him, and the falcon goes to Omar and is like, Omar, he's gonna try and screech grab you, and peck and claw at you.
Grab you, not only just
Yeah.
screeching,
Yeah.
screech grab
Oh,
you.
he gets a regular success. Now, Omar, you get to do either a dodge or a fight back. And either one, if you fight back, you can try and do damage to them, or you can dodge out of the way and use your dodge skill. If you fight back, you have to do melee damage, melee attack, brawl, fighting brawl.
Dodge.
Or you can do dodge, which is your dodge skill, which might be, more. Ooh, shit. No, you do not dodge. So this guy, like, grabs a hold of Omar, like claws into him. Let's see. Damage.
We may have been
bonus?
mistaken, Emerson.
Damage.
I think I
versus-
was.
Yeah, I don't know
Well, I was with
I don't
you
know how to do
also.
damage.
Omar attacked first with the machete. Maybe it's just protecting itself.
Yeah, I'm wondering
Yeah,
how it
maybe it's
does
just
damage.
So,
I'm still
That's why
asking
it's
if this thing is hostile.
You attacked it, man. Without even asking any questions.
Wow.
Yeah, see, it says damage bonus, but it doesn't. Oh, damn!
Maybe
Oh,
they have
there
babies.
it is.
She takes the
There it
sight of a
is.
chicken-headed monster over you.
Omar, boom. It claws Omar and fucking
Ooh.
gouges him, and
Ow.
it like
Alright, that
digs
might
its
have
claw
been
into him and starts to step backwards and pull him with the bird.
So it's
Oh, no.
possible they're hostile?
Emerson.
Well, now we have to-
100%. Omar is now clawed by this bird thing, and he's trying to pull him away from all of you.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's fucking hostile, man.
Well, stop machete and think
Emerson.
that you don't understand.
No, do you think
Emerson.
they'll stop
Wait,
attacking
Phil.
if we just let them
Pulls
have
out
Omar?
his machete
Something
and
to consider.
charges the one that grabbed Omar.
Okay, go ahead and roll the
But I
attack.
kind of like Omar now, though. We've been traveling together for a while. He's a
You
good
have been
picture
friends,
taker.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
really, really understands what my good side is. He's the one that takes the best
Oh,
pose
shit.
portraits of me.
I guess you don't want to spend
Alright.
24 to make it
I do not.
a pass. That's
24
horrible.
of the
Yeah. I know,
resource you
of-
can't
of
get any
your-
more of.
Of a
Well-
resource that you're never gonna
well-
get back.
Yeah, but the thing is, the lower it is, the easier it is for
The
you to
more
get it
likely you
back,
get it,
right?
yeah.
So, but
Still
you
not
know,
gonna happen.
if you don't want to spend it, that's okay.
But look,
think
if
I'm-
it's going to grab anyone and it's Omar, it's like
I think I'm worth
Wow.
I think I'm worth it.
Okay, Omar, it's your turn, bro. You
I
are
just think
hurting,
he
bro.
takes
You are
really good
bleeding.
pictures.
It is fucking gouged you hard.
I am going to swing my machete at this thing again.
Machete it, dude. Let's go. Roll it.
Machete.
Drag and drop your machete on the second one, not the first
Oh,
one.
I don't see a map.
It's in
just-
combat tracker. There's no map in combat tracker. If you drag and drop it
Oh.
onto
is that what
the,
we're
On
supposed to
the
do?
yeah,
second one?
yeah, it's easier that way because then you'll know if it hit that particular
I
creature.
just
Second
clicked
one.
my thing. I didn't drag it.
Yeah, if you make it, yeah, either way. I mean, oh shit. Failed. Do you want to spend 27 of your 44 luck?
No.
That's a lot.
Wow. Yeah, you
I
basically
should do
swing and you do not hit. Virginia, you see that this falcon is like pulling Omar away from the group.
Mhm.
Is
And
there
the
a-
crocodile
Good
is attacking
riddance.
Ezekiel.
Is there an action to try and get loose? I guess I don't have it anymore.
No, yeah, you basically spent your time trying to attack back instead of trying to escape.
It's really crap.
Next time, if you want to, you can try escape instead of attack back.
Okay.
Virginia?
So we're in this
I know.
2 by
2x2, yep.
this is as wide as the tunnel goes. So
Yep.
to be able to fire the gun, I have to be back here, or I can go to the front there with a machete. Is that right?
Well, you could fire it from back
Or the
here,
gun.
but if you critically fail, there's a possibility you shoot one of your friends.
Yeah. What are the chances?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
critically
nothing bad
fail,
in
you gotta
Always.
really roll bad
There's
for that,
always that chance.
you know?
There's always that chance,
But you can pop off a couple
Sometimes-
shots, you know?
You just got to roll the hard 6.
right?
You do,
Yep.
yeah.
Where's that from
I take a
again?
deep breath.
I know that.
Battlestar
calmly?
Galactica.
Battlestar
Okay, there
Galactica,
you
Calmly,
yeah.
I take aim.
Oh, you're gonna take an aim this round? Okay.
Yeah.
Alejandro,
Oh wait, no. I take.
are you gonna take the whole round? Because it takes a
Yes,
round
I'm
to
gonna
do
take
the aim.
aim to get advantage on the next one. Yes.
Yes,
I
on the
shout,
bird.
Omar,
Alejandro.
duck! And I shoot the one that's holding him.
Okay, go ahead and fire.
Which one is holding him though?
That is the
it
one on the
croc?
bottom.
Or one.
The croc or
The Falcon. The Falcon. Yeah.
Okay.
You should see
Don't
the
worry,
names, I
dude.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, I see the name. Don't
Yeah,
worry,
yeah.
dude. I totally got this. I have a 70%.
Oh!
Oh,
wow.
Oh wow.
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 Damn.
Omar, roll a dodge. I mean, that's bad. Roll a dodge for me.
Wait, hold
Omar.
on, hold on. Let's see. Do
Oh,
I have?
No. Oh, no.
Well,
Nope.
I can use
Roll a dodge.
29 luck. I can use 29 luck.
You could.
Damn, that's a lot of luck.
I mean, it is.
Oh,
If you
Omar
only got
failed to
39
dodge.
left.
Yeah.
Did I lose an ear or something? Did I lose an earlobe?
Oh, fuck,
Don't
dude.
worry, it'll heal without
Wow,
a scar by the next
90
day.
fucking 9, dude. Wow.
It's because of with my deafness. I was a little bit off balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was
a
No, you're
little
right.
bit
Yeah, you
wobbly.
couldn't hear. Yeah, you couldn't hear very well.
Yeah.
That's
You didn't realize the gun had gone off, and you weren't quite sure if you actually pulled the trigger, and then it was aiming
Yeah, I
at
didn't
your
even know I
friend.
had the safety off.
That's pretty bad, dude. That's pretty bad.
Please don't take a shot when I'm the one being held by a bad
I
guy.
hold my fist.
I mean, normally I'm a great shot.
I hold my
Are you gonna
fist up.
spin the luck, Alejandro, or no?
At least
20
it's not a critical fail.
It is a. Oh,
It is
that's
a
right.
critical. I mean, it's
Right
it's
now, I have a
it's-
critical
yeah,
fail.
no.
I'm gonna spend the 29 luck and go down
Okay.
to 10.
What?
You're crazy.
Damn,
That's
a
cool.
lot of
So
luck.
why don't you go ahead and roll the damage against the creature then?
I feel.
Oh.
Omar, you feel like that bullet, like it grazes your face and like almost shaves some of your beard hair off as it's hitting the creature in the
It's a
in the
sharp
face.
bullet.
Yeah. And the creature is like, ah! like
I feel
screams
like I blew
and
off like the tip of its beak.
yeah,
with
no,
that
no,
much damage.
like a chunk of its like face on the right gets like blown off, and it's bleeding profusely. Now,
Back, you
Alejandro,
foul.
you can fire 2 more shots.
Damn, who wrote this novel?
I know. God.
I
So
can
you can
fire
fire 2
2
more
more shots.
shots,
This-
but
I
you
want
have
to
to
get out of here.
You have to do 1 penalty dice for the next shot, and then 2 for the third shot.
I totally got this, Omar. So I'm gonna shoot again, and
So
I'm
add
gonna
1
take
P plus 1 P,
one
and then roll it.
penalty, and I'm
Yep.
gonna roll it.
Success. Roll damage.
And I roll the damage, and
Yep.
here we go. Take this.
Oh, the creature like fucking you shoot it right between the head, and it falls down and releases the grip from Omar and dies.
Can I shoot a third time
Nice.
at the croc?
You could if you want to, yes, but it's going to be
And
plus
I take
2p.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
2p.
To pee.
Can I move where I'm aiming?
2 P's is a PP.
2p's is a PP. And that is a fumble.
Uh-oh.
You cannot roll or take any luck for that one. Omar,
Oh,
please
shit, Omar.
roll a dodge roll.
Well, Omar is not being held by the croc.
Yes, but he's
That's
the
true.
one closest, and you fumbled, and there's somebody back there going to get shot by you.
How about this? How about Ricochet, and we all get a random to see who gets hit, even me?
Do you want to do that? I'm cool
Yeah.
with that. Let me see. One is I'll go 1 from the back. Omar, Ezekiel, Emerson, Bessie, Alejandro, and then Virginia. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two. Oh, it's Ezekiel. So Ezekiel roll a
What?
dodge roll.
Buddy,
Wow.
Ezekiel roll a dodge roll.
Buddy.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Why?
I know.
Why?
I know.
Well,
I'll
you know
tell
what?
you that had he shot Omar, it might be a death. Oh,
I'll spend the 11.
Wow.
so okay, all right.
Good thing
Yeah,
you-
but okay, yeah. Spend the 11. You shoot at Ezekiel, and 100% you would have hit him had he not dodged. And he kind of like ducks out of the way, uses a little bit of luck, and the bullet hits right beside him on the wall. And Ezekiel, you feel the bullet fly by your face, and you can like, for that moment, you stop and you watch the bullet go right by you as you go, oh
Like the
shit.
Matrix.
Yes,
And
like
I,
Matrix. Yeah.
I blow the smoke off my pistol and wink at Ezekiel, and I'm like, hell yeah, baby. And I wink at him. Like, we had
Bessie.
that planned all along.
This bitchicle.
I know. Bessie.
Alright, Bessie is going to. She already has her gun out. She's gonna point at this creature called whatever of this.
It's the children of the Sphinx
Crocodile.
crocodile.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shoot at him.
Yeah, the bird is dead, bleeding out on the floor. Go ahead and
I
roll.
think I did it on top.
Oh! Fail. And you can't even roll to get a good one. Yeah, okay. You have 3 more shots, I think. Let me see. I believe you have a...
Really?
You have a
more of them
Beretta, so you can do
fixed.
3 more. You can do 1 penalty on the next shot, and then 2 penalties on the third shot.
So 1p.
So do plus 1p, and then roll it again. Yep.
You just don't want to get to the point where you need a PP.
And you failed. You can do now 2p, and do it again.
Don't do it.
Just don't
The
do a
PP 's a
critical.
trap.
Don't do a 90 or higher. and then
PP 's
you
a
won't
trap.
No, I'm not gonna risk it.
Don't y'all have like a PP in Canada? Like he's going to be y'all's next.
I do not take
Prime
the
Minister?
third shot.
Shirred shot. Okay, you're gonna hold it.
Sure.
Alright. Shirred. Yeah,
shot.
shirred shot. Yeah, that's my drunken third shot.
Yeah, I don't
So
know what my
then-
excuse is.
yeah. Ezekiel, what are you doing?
I guess I'll shoot at the crocodile.
All right, the crocodile is about to reach over back. He's like reaching at you at the moment. So
No, get fucked. First shot.
get fucked. Get fucked. Oh, do you want to spend 10 to make it a succeed?
Fuck it. Yes.
You don't have a lot of luck, but
Well, you guys
That's
are
fine.
spending a lot of luck today.
I know. It's luck
Save
time.
They
it for
always
rainy
do, man. They're
day.
crazy.
I have to because I haven't received luck in like the last 4 games, so I have to.
Yeah, the
So I
lower
don't
your
think
luck, the
I've
more you're gonna
ever
get
gotten
luck. Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
That is
Yep.
not how this works, guys.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
Well,
Oh, it
once
should
I
be, yeah.
You have
recover
to roll
some of my luck, I will
D10
have
too.
to be
Hope you're
conservative
lucky
for the
there.
next few sessions. But
That-
once
Go
I
ahead.
That's the same
recover,
logic.
Yeah.
That's the same logic my wife does when she's gonna buy something, but then decides not to buy it. She thinks she saved the money.
Oh yes, I've heard that
That's
before.
the same the same
it's
Yeah.
logic.
girl math. It's girl math. Don't
It's-
question it.
Yeah.
You shoot him. You plug him. You still have 2 more shots if you want.
Do I check the firearm skill for this? Like, because of the success?
I
Using the luck?
think so. Yeah. No,
Alright.
not with the luck. No, not with the luck.
okay,
no.
never mind. Unchecked. And
Only
now,
if you actually shoot him without the luck.
Okay, and then
If you
1P.
if you use luck, it's not. Yeah, you're using luck to do it, not the skill. And that is a fumble. And there's
Wow.
only 2 people in front of you. Why don't you roll a d4 and 1-2 is Emerson, 3-4 is Omar.
Womp, womp.
Oh my god! Omar, if you're still awake, I hope you are. No,
Omar.
Omar.
I'm
Sergio.
embarrassed to be related to him.
Sergio. I'll roll his dodge.
No stamina.
Oh, he fucking dodges your bullet.
Oh yeah.
Can he
Oh, yeah.
spend luck to choose to fail?
He could if he wanted to. But
all right,
Because he's
shall I do the
sleeping, he
2?
chose to not do that.
Okay, so this is down to
So
4.
now you can do
I'm
you can do plus
gonna-
2p if you want,
Yeah.
and
I'm
do
gonna do
another
that.
fire. Yeah, okay. Oh,
okay.
and a fail. It was a good try. So the crocodile, he is gonna do. I guess he's still trying for Ezekiel. He's like, man, Ezekiel, you are my jam. He is going to do Ezekiel.
No, you bitch! Keep your hands to yourself.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Regular success. So Ezekiel, you can either fight back with brawl,
Visita ahí con ella.
or you can dodge.
Get
Uh,
fucked.
Oh, you got a hard success. Wow. Okay, so
Yeah.
you have to have one more success than him. 100%. You dodge that shit. He's like, and you're like, no, motherfucker. Emerson.
Here we go. Yeah. Are we using this formation tracker?
You're
to
right.
say
Yeah,
where we
you're
are?
right. Yeah, you're right in front of like the gator is like right there between you and Omar, reaching for Ezekiel.
Then I want to try and chop his hand off.
Do it
So I
up,
drag the machete die onto.
onto the monster. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Yeah. Ooh. So you have a regular success. Do you want to spend 13 to make it a hard success?
No.
Okay, then do your damage.
All right. Same thing. Drag it onto him.
Yeah, because hard success you do more damage. Oh shit!
Well, I do
Fucking
damage.
Emerson like slices down his torso and like wide opens the he's got like that like weird looking robe on, and the robe is like sliced open. There's blood dripping down his chest all onto the floor, like you've gashed him hard across his chest. Omar, I don't think Omar is awake. No.
Before it's his turn.
I'm going
Or
to
you play-
do machete attack because that's what he was doing, and I'll do the machete attack on that
Throw
guy.
your camera at him.
Machete! Does he... Let me see. That was a fail. Does he spend 10 luck? I don't think Omar would do that. And so it's Virginia's turn.
So I was taking aim at the falcon, but that's dead now. So
You can
I'm
still
aiming
use the
at the
aim.
crocodile.
Yep, you can still use the aim and go ahead and do +1B and shoot. Ooh.
That's a fail.
Attack. It's a fail. You can spend 18 luck to make it a pass.
No.
No.
But I
okay.
get 2 more shots,
so
right?
now you get 1 more shot without anything because you're aimed. You get like a normal shot.
Okay.
Yeah. And that is a fail. Do you want to spend 11 luck?
Nope.
And then no.
Oh wait, that doesn't
Yeah.
count because I need to do the.
Yeah, you got to do plus 1p.
1p.
Yep. And then do it. Yep. Ooh, that is definitely. Oh, that is a fumble. So why don't you roll a
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4,
no.
5? Roll a d6, and 1 is going to be right next to you. That'll be Alejandro. 2 is Bessie. Alejandro, roll a dodge.
Doge. All right.
Doge it up, bro.
Oh, it's
Karma.
on the front. Is it on the front page?
Yes. No, it's in your skills under dodge.
No, it's on the front. Yeah, because that's what threw me off. It's on, I got
In
it.
skills, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Virginia, go ahead and roll your damage and roll
Can I
it
spend 90
on
luck?
Alejandro in the combat track. You basically
90
plug
luck.
him
Wow.
with a bullet. Yeah.
Taking all that time to aim really didn't work out.
No, it did not. Yeah.
You shot me in the butt.
You fumbled. Yeah, you rolled a 90 and a
Fucking
98.
hit
Like,
me!
that's
So
pretty bad.
where's the? Oh, this here. Got it.
Yeah.
And-
Oh,
closed my eyes.
only 2. Nice. So you get like a little ricochet off your shoulder, Alejandro, of
I can't be
Virginia
hitting the
trying to shoot
buttocks.
this crocodile, and like fucking like a little bit of blood pump, squirts out of your shoulder, a chunk of flesh. Alejandro,
We can
your
show you
turn.
later.
Oh, I needed that flesh. I
I needed that.
I needed that flesh.
I wasn't prepared for that. Well, obviously, I started blasting, so I'm gonna
All
shoot
right.
this. Crocodile.
You're gonna shoot the crocodile. Do it up, man.
Oh,
Oh
baby.
shit.
Do I
So
get
Alejandro,
some kind of damage boon?
yeah. So you want to pick that dice up and then right click it. So pick it up and then right click it because you do double damage,
Oh, okay.
and
I
then
just
drop
noticed
it on
that
it.
there's an HRD and EXP
You didn't-
in
you
the
didn't
bottom
do it.
left
You didn't do
for
the
hard and
double damage.
extreme.
I did.
Oh, did it? Where's that at?
Yeah,
I
at the
had,
bottom left. If you look at the bottom left, right by the bonus and penalties, there is one button for hard and one button for extreme.
but I had 2
Ah.
die. I had dice. I had 2 of them when I right clicked. Like what you said worked.
Yeah,
Either
I
way,
think it probably didn't.
Oh, extreme doesn't work. Hard. Let me see. Hard. Yeah, it does. Hard and extreme. Oh, you know what it is? It's hard. Let me see. Yeah, hard and extreme means a hard or extreme. Like you have to make hard to make it pass, or extreme to make it pass.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's what you should have been doing to us in those
I
days.
should have. Yeah. I know. So if you hit the,
Sorry.
let me see. If you hit the plus, let's see. Does that happen?
Well, I killed him anyway with 5.
Yeah.
So he died.
Okay, so right beside the hard, the bonus and the whatever is like a plus, blood
Oh,
symbol.
Yeah.
If
that
you click
thing?
that and do damage,
Hold on.
it'll
try
do
that.
like extra fucking whammy jammy damage. It'll do that plus. See, it's plus 14.
Oh, baby. That's
Jesus
sexy.
Yeah.
Christ.
No. So basically, what happens is Alejandro goes like he aims and boom, he hits this crocodile in the head, and the whole top of the crocodile's head like pops off,
Ew.
and flies up in the air because he shoots between the mouth and the connection points tissues of the crocodile's head, and the crocodile like falls down behind and is completely dead.
And
I get
I
my
made
weight.
sure. I made sure before I shot. I said, "Hasta la vista, baby."
Hasta la vista,
Boom.
baby.
So you killed both of them.
Yes, I did.
Yes,
I-
he did. Mhm.
I am the wartime hero of the group.
As soon as I see that they're
I tried
down,
everything.
I confidently walk to them to make the big reveal that these are masks, and I try to take their mask off.
The mask.
These are
The
different heights.
crocodile has,
100%.
except the
yeah.
crocodile has no head. 'Cause I
He
blew it
does, but
clean
his
off.
top of his head is no. The top of his head is just laying beside his body. It's like
Wow.
it's disconnected. It's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
definitely want to see who these people are.
You grab their head, Bessie, and 100%. Nothing like. Nothing is. It's not a mask. It feels like a crocodile's head, and it is not a mask for sure.
Bessie, you're
How
just not
is
trying
this-
hard enough.
Is this possible? What are these creatures? This. These are
And
not
what
masks.
we'll
They're not coming
do
off.
is next time that we play, as you kind of destroy these guys, you realize that the path that you're walking opens up into a place. It is a vast hall that opens before you, with black marble floors gleaming in flickering torchlight. Great columns of ebon stone rise on either side, their tops twisting into strange shapes that seem to ripple in the shadows. Footsteps fall into the stillness. You can hear that someone's walking, but you don't see anything. Swallowed by the sheer immensity of this place. It's enormous. Ahead, a wide set of steps descend upon hundreds of feet of polished stone surfaces unexpectedly slick beneath your boots, as if worn by untold centuries of use. Midway across the colossal chamber, a low-walled pit gaps the floor. By the unsteady light of your torches and your a flashlight, you glimpse a dark surface below, liquid, maybe faint rings spreading across them as if something stirs beneath the water. So there seems to be like a pool with something stirring in it. A short
Something
flight of
shimmering?
steps. Yeah, exactly. A short flight of steps beyond this vanishes beyond the edge to where the tethered raft of a dark wood waits in stark silence. So there's sort of like this pool in the middle of the place, and there's a raft right. There's like steps that go down in a raft in this big giant place, probably 30 feet by 30 feet or so. Beyond that lies a raised dais, reached by a few broad steps. A single solid block of black stone rests at its center, and its top stained in a deep ruddy discoloration. Standing higher still on its own step platform, a monumental throne of the same black marble holds court. Twisted carvings and brilliant flecks of metal adorn every inch, catching the torchlight in unsettling reflections. Behind it, a jagged opening tears through the very wall of this room, with an enormous hole of inky blackness resisting the light as if light cannot penetrate it. Its wails in silent contrast to the torched depths, a final shadowy maw at the far end of this haunted place that you've entered. And next time that we play, we will be in this great chamber that you see before you.
What's so great about it?
It's gigantic.
I don't see it.
Yeah, let me see.
And there's a pool at the
Drumroll.
bottom with a raft.
Yeah. Let me see. I will put, if you want, I will get you guys on there. Let me see. Party sheet. Can I put everyone on here? Oh, I see. Bump, bump. And then, let me see. Do I see
So exciting.
player vision mode? Okay, so and that's what you guys see.
Sick.
I mean, it's not, but
I shoot it.
Yep, and in front of you, you see that this here is the pool. This here is the dais. this here is the throne, and there is a like a staircase going down into the depths in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I don't know if you guys can see all of that. There's some lights in the chamber, and
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
can.
sure what you can actually see, but you probably can't
I
see
can
the
see all of it.
walls all the way, but you can see.
Ever since I went deaf, my other senses got sharper as one does, and so.
Well,
now I can
actually,
see it
at
better.
this point,
Just
you're
to-
able to hear.
Do I retain my
yeah.
dark vision?
No, you don't have dark vision. Nobody has dark vision.
How's Omar holding up?
Omar is sleeping in the back of the party. He is.
I know, but does he need like
He's
stitches?
passed out.
He's
bleeding.
narcoleptic, guys.
Yeah, he's narcoleptic. He's had a real serious snooze. In fact, I think the problem is that it actually puts you, because it thought north is north, it puts you in the wrong direction. So technically, it's you here, Alejandro here, Bessie here, and then those two, and then Omar in the back, like that. That's actually how it is, because Virginia, you ran in the front as you were trying to get away from those monsters.
Mhm.
And then you kind of popped out
So-
in this giant chamber.
I'm just concerned about Omar, and I hope that he doesn't lose too much blood till we
Omar
can get
is-
back up. to
he's
I
Turkey.
definitely
tend to
fucked
his,
up.
I tend to his wounds with
Okay,
Yeah.
roll
I have a
a.
medical-
I do
Hey, I
always
have a
carry some
medical-
spare blood.
I have a medical case. That
So
I
go
can
ahead
use
and
to
roll-
try to
roll a
at least
first aid.
stabilize them.
Yep, roll a first aid.
Okay.
Would you like to use any of my
First-
spare blood that I brought?
Wait, where is medicine? Is it medicine?
No, first aid.
Or where is that?
Top middle,
Top middle.
first aid under the F. Should be
Give
just below your
Alexandra a
firearms
found
in
it.
your
Right
skills.
Right
Yep.
below firearms.
Yep, yep, yep.
Hey, not for nothing, but I am pretty injured too.
Hard
Alright.
success. Not
I'm
bad.
gonna mark it. I don't have it marked.
Yes, yeah, go ahead and mark. What you can do is go ahead and roll a D4.
Okay. Come on, 4. I'm assuming high is good.
Oh shit. And you're gonna roll it one more time because you got a hard success.
Okay.
And so he gets
Alright.
4 hit points back.
All right.
did
that's
I
good.
mention that I was?
I will
And
reluctantly
while-
help. I will reluctantly help Alejandro because he's the one that.
He shot you, yeah.
Oh, I shot him, and I do have some first aid.
You get a 50-50.
Yeah, no. There's only
You're
one
out of
first
fucking
aid
luck,
roll per one first aid roll per day. So
On my inventory,
You basically
do I have to
helped-
do anything
you helped,
with the medical
Bessie.
case?
no,
Oh,
you
okay,
don't,
sorry.
no.
I just rolled it without you telling me.
All right,
No,
so
yeah,
it
yeah.
stays there no matter how many times
No,
I
yeah.
use it.
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
So
For
can
the
I
moment,
can I help
you can just leave it.
Alexandro?
Okay.
You could, yeah, if you want to, you could roll on Alejandro.
Yeah, I got some band-aids here for a scratch.
Okay.
Alright.
Roll
Scratch,
Alejandro.
I'm down 50%. All right.
That's okay. She's gonna bandage you up.
Yeah, but she's making it sound like 50% damage is a scratch. I mean, I feel.
Yeah, well, you're gonna. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
generally
I
you
was
have a
talking about
scratch, bro.
the bullet wound because that's
mean,
what I feel
yeah,
bad
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Most of it.
Oh, fail.
Is,
Oh.
You Probably don't want to spend
Unfortunately, I can't really help
27. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
I don't.
No. Okay. Alejandro's feeling okay, and yeah, you guys basically enter the
Can
chamber.
I do a first aid on myself?
No, only one person can do first aid, and then it's done.
Hmm.
Basically, it's
only
like everybody
first aid, not
bandaged.
second
Yeah,
aid.
yeah, exactly. There's no second aid. Yep, yep.
Oh yeah. That makes
All right.
sense.
That's the end of this session, motherfuckers.
Oh, no shit.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourselves and each other. Good night.